There we go. Chapter 5, Find Park. So many bingos going on. Also, I should probably turn this down. My dad was investigating Park, the amusement park that closed down. When we heard from Walls, okay.
Let's move it, Tim. Yeah, a detective's gotta be quick. Bingo!
Oh, there you are.
Mako, Amelia, what are you doing here?
Well, we happen to be in your neighborhood, so we stopped to say hi. We're here scouting for our next shoot. The Pokemon Carnival, of course.
We just heard about a carnival.
That's what Pablo was excited about.
Hi. Let me guess. Tim, right?
Yeah?
Oh, this is Mr. Clifford, our boss.
Nice to meet you. Roger Clifford.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
These two won't stop talking about you. They say you're a great detective.
What did they say about me? Redmaster with the 52 months of Tier 1, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing, hope you had a blast and welcome back to the insanity that is this community. Yay. C. Savalis with the 2 months of Tier 1 saying, hey! Captain K with the 2 months of Tier 1 saying, I hear Tom Fox giving out kisses in here. He is, doing this. Mwah. Met Wars with the 26 months of Prime, here's a sub for all your subs. Mwah. Whoa, mama.
Bingo!
I heard you apprehended the culprit at PCL with some pretty amazing detective work. I certainly wish I was there for the scoop. It was nothing so dramatic. No need to be so humble. You helped out these two quite a bit, thanks. They make a great team. Amelia's calmer and level-headed, and Mako's all about action. They balance each other out nicely. Sounds like he thinks highly of both of them. There we go. Jenna Toast with the 48 months of Tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. About the Pokemon Carnival. What exactly do you mean when you say you're surveying the area of the carnival area? We actually explore the scene and decide the best way to keep pace with the parade while we film it. So you have a basic idea before even before the event starts? Exactly. Preparation is very important for this kind of thing, especially this year. GNN was able to get exclusive rights to cover the carnival, so we need to do our best. Darkfire Yoshi with the 11 months of Tier 1, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing, thank you for the craziness. Are you ready to serve some humble pie to the next culprit? Yeah. Bolt of Brilliance.
What's up?
Hello, Tim. He's our boss, and I admire him quite a bit. He's always helped me out with everything. In fact, he's the one who taught me the basics of journalism and reporting. The preparation is going to be tough, but I hope our show can help people enjoy the carnival. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey there.
How have you been? He's a producer at GNN, one of the best we have. GNN's ratings have jumped up since he joined the company, and he's even managed to impress our CEO. It sounds like an amazing guy. Everyone in Rhyme City is talking about the carnival right now. I'm so excited to be able to report on it.
Hello.
Ludi!
Yeah, I hear Roger and company take a liking to Pablo's food and coffee too.
Ludi!
She says today's turning out to be a really busy day with all these customers coming in. I bet Pablo really appreciates having your help in that case, Ludicolo.
Ludicolo!
Oh, so you're keeping up with your dance practice, huh? I can't slack off either then. And what, your dance practice, Pikachu?
Welcome.
Hey, welcome! Somebody you know, Tim? He was saying something about doing a quick check for a photo shoot or something.
He's from GNN. He says he's here to do some surveying for the Pokemon Carnival.
Wow, you seem to know everyone, Tim. Since you started coming here, it feels like I've been getting more customers too. You must bring good luck.
Oh, I'm sure that's just your imagination.
These two are new faces. Don't think they've ever been here. I hope they like my little cafe. I'm sure they'll fall in love with this place. Pablo's coffee is the best there is.
Yeah, I like the coffee here too.
Silent Hyperion with the 7 months of Tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the best thing. Happy Twilight, Timothy. Been a short 7 months since I subbed to you. Probably because you make me laugh so much. Keep on detectiving. I will do what I can. Your dance practice is going great. Say, do you want me to teach you some moves, Tim? No, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though. Oh, come on. You should learn a dance move or two. Any detective worth his salt knows how to dance. I'm sure I've never heard that before. I think I got my phone turned on for a second. I thought I got like a textual or something. I don't know. Mayhaps a notification. Do you want to head out now? Let me see. Does he have anything else to say? What's up? No, okay. I thought it was... I don't know. Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna head out.
Oh, already?
Yeah, another investigation.
All right. Where are you going?
To find Park.
That park was closed due to an accident.
I heard about that.
Wow, what a strange coincidence. We covered it. That accident was a big scoop.
What? You and Amelia? Seriously?
That's right. We were lucky, weren't we, Amelia? Yeah.
Hey, this could be useful. Right, Tim?
Yeah. Amelia, do you think we could take a look at the video you shot?
I don't know. Is it okay, Mr. Clifford?
Of course it is. However, today we're actually pretty busy. How about tomorrow?
Great, thank you.
Perfect. Take care. See you tomorrow at GNN.
Yes, sir.
Well, he sure was a nice guy. Certainly a big difference from that Brad guy, if you ask me.
Get over that, Pikachu.
Anyway, the video has to wait until tomorrow, so let's check out the scene for ourselves.
Yeah, let's go.
If Clifford's the bad guy, then waiting until tomorrow just means that he'll be able to doctor the footage. And so we headed to find Park, and a cold rain started to fall. Speaking of which, Fallen Sky with the 2 months of Prime, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah! The best saying, perfect stream timing, just got home from work. Time for more, not Ryan Reynolds.
Looks completely abandoned.
Yeah, it sure does. Yep. Hey, what's that?
A spoon.
Is that a spoon? Now, why in the world?
Kadabra!
Whoa!
Alakazam, Elder of Fine Park.
Yeesh, you scared me. Anyway, we're here to investigate an accident that happened here a while back. No one knows about that? Oh, you'll call some Pokemon that can tell us stuff? That's so great! You're nicer than you look, you know?
Ah! A bashful but powerful girl. Loudred, the loudest there is. Trubbish, trash hunter.
There you are. They must have been hiding from us.
Well, should we interview the witnesses?
2018. Okay, I was making sure that I was wondering if Sun and Moon had come out by this point. I think it did. Case, investigate the park.
We should really talk to the Pokemon in the amusement park first.
Gather testimony from Pokemon.
Hey, Tim!
Hey Tim, you know why we're here, right? Of course, we're here to learn more about the accident that happened a year ago. Right, apparently Pokemon suddenly went berserk during a parade. The police figured it was some kind of accident, but it seems like Harry thought there was more to it than that. My dad was originally investigating all the recent Pokemon incidents, right? Did the accident here have something to do with those incidents as well? Who knows? If we investigate the accident, we should be able to figure that out. Let's ask the Pokemon around here about what exactly happened on the day of the accident. It's definitely definitely one form of investigation only we can do. Fine Park. What he said. Thanks for earlier. Now we can finally talk to the Pokemon that live here. Don't hurt anyone. What do you mean? Oh, I see. You still don't fully trust people. What? But why? Is it because of the accident? Yeah, apparently after the accident, a lot of the Pokemon that used to live here were taken away somewhere. Alakazam and the other Pokemon we saw all escaped being captured so that they could keep living here.
So that's why they were hiding from us.
Kazam!
Says it also wants to know the truth behind the accident. That's why it's helping us. Can you tell us what happened during the parade? What was the situation?
Cuz.
We should ask the others. Oh, you weren't part of the parade, huh?
Kazam.
I see. You were part of a performance at a different theme park, so you weren't here.
Cuz.
When you got back, Charizard was already unconscious on the ground, huh? You say you might have been able to help if you'd been around? Don't overthink it. Let bygones be bygones. Donuts. Was this some sort of decoration, you think? Yeah, it looks like a sign of some kind. Fell down and has just been left like that. I don't think we can go beyond here. There's an open door here. Let's start with my favorite Pokemon of the bunch, Trubbish.
Trubbish!
Oh, hey, you've got some trash sticking out there. One sec, I can push it back in.
Trub!
Don't mention it. So, I take it you live here too?
Trub!
Oh, I see. You recently moved in here because you wanted to find more trash, huh? So you probably wouldn't know about the incident. I'll wait on asking him then.
Load! Load!
Wah! I can feel my ears ringing. That's quite a voice you got. We're doing an investigation on the accident. Were you part of the parade?
Load!
You say you were nearby. I know this might be painful to think back on, but you think you could tell us exactly what happened?
Loudred!
So Charizard suddenly went wild, huh? Even though up until then it looked like it was having fun?
Load, load!
And that's what caused everyone to panic and try to escape, and made the whole park fall into chaos, huh?
Load!
There was something off about Charizard when it suddenly went wild. I'd like to speak with Charizard. Do you know where it is?
Loudred!
Oh, some people took it away, huh? Charizard went wild. Oh, it ran away! Seems like it's really cautious.
Bingo!
We're not going to be able to talk to it like this. Yeah, I wonder if there's some way we can get it to trust us, even if it takes some time. 428 Miner with the 10 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message is saying, question, how is sharing a house with Z working out? It's going well. CJ47 with the 34 months of tier 1 saying, is it still Gengar? Yeah, it's Gengar. It's Gengar. Mobster with the 17 months of tier 1 saying, evening, Tom. Glad to see you made it back safely from the con. I hope you're enjoying this game. I am. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Where'd Trubbish go? Wait, Crow! Crow! Coffee cup ride has definitely seen better days. Yeah, it looks like it's been left as they were ever since the park closed down. Well, it's not like we're going to drink coffee out of these cups or anything. I doubt it has anything to do with the incident either. Where's Trubbish? I can't see it. There's a barricade here. Looks like we can't get past it and head farther in. Yeah, but we still got things to check in this area. The trash cans are empty. Trubbish might have made off with the trash. They're completely empty. Ooh, there's much more to this.
Bingo!
Smeargle? Smeargle, graffiti artist. Goat Mamba with the 3 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, I'd like a sub for my sub, for a sub, please. :D, less than 3. You got it. Smear. Wow, you certainly look depressed. Still thinking about the accident? Do you think you can tell us what you know? We may be able to help you out. Smear. No good. It's like it's not even noticing that we're here. What could be troubling it so much? Girl, get off with the 49 months of tier 1 is sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, hooray, man pockets. This painting is all broken up. Did the accident cause this too? I don't know, but it seems possible that the Pokemon that went wild caused the damage.
What's this? The asphalt's all peeled up. Do you think that was caused by the accident too? Looks dangerous to go past here. Tall grass. Growl! Oh, there's a Murkrow here too, huh? Yeah, it looks like it's just as grumpy as the other one. Well, let's see what it has to say. Growl! It remembers seeing the parade from the sky, but it doesn't remember much about it at all. What? Nothing at all? Seemed a bit noisy, but apparently Murkrow was a usual day. What? A usual day? Murkrow! It lived in another area in those days, and it just thought the amusement parks as noisy to begin with. Huh. I guess it has a different perspective on things compared to us. Winter DNA with the 13 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. With a message of a lot of emotes. And CK14500 with the 3 months of tier 1 saying, Crow! I mean 3 months. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Where did Trubbish go? That's my car. Hey, Tim, we still got things to check. He's not gonna know it. The shuttle looks like it's been scorched by fire. Yeah, it looks like whatever did this was trying to cook it well done. Maybe there was a Pokemon that breathed fire? Charizard! It was Charizard. Hey, Tim, chasing like that will only make it more scared. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but what should we do then? I don't think trying to force them to speak to us will do us any good. As long as we're gentle and treat them kindly, they'll warm to us eventually. Seems like that might take a while, but I guess we don't have another choice. Let's go see what the other Pokemon have to say. Where did Trubbish go? That's the only one who I didn't actually get the story from. There it is!
Trub?
Yeah, if you knew, you wouldn't know anything about the accident, I guess.
Trubbish.
You heard it was horrible? Oh, some of the other Pokemon here were talking about it, huh?
Hey, Tim!
We asked just about all the Pokemon about the accident. It's a good time to organize what we found. Yeah, we know what kind of accident it was now. We've been told the Pokemon suddenly went wild during the parade, but the cause of it all was Charizard. That's right, Charizard was the first to go on a rampage. What could have happened to Charizard? We've seen Pokemon suddenly become violent in other incidents too, haven't we? Yes, we have. Glalie in Litwick Cave and Trevenant at PCL, right? Exactly. What's more, we went to the cave in PCL because we were following clues left by my dad. Since we know he was also looking into Fine Park, there's probably some connection there. In other words, the cause of Charizard's sudden outrage could be something we know. It was given R. That's right. R may be the cause of Charizard suddenly going wild. We should ask about how Charizard was on the day of the accident. What caused the accident in the park? Loudred would probably know the most. About Charizard. Loudred! Apparently, Charizard was pretty excited to be the main Pokemon for the parade. It was always dependable, and all the people trusted it too. But then it went berserk. There's definitely something not right about this whole thing. It was excited. That faced with it was excited. Oh, that's good. Oops. Where's Charizard now? Loudred. Oh, it's not here anymore. Loud! Oh, you were helping with out with the park announcements. Certainly has a voice that carries. Loudred! Oh, you always put your heart into your shouts, huh? You want to be like it? Who is this it you mentioned? Loud! Loudred says it's a cannon. There's a Loudred on cannon duty near the Ferris wheel. Cannon duty? Yup, that's what it's saying. It says it dreams of being given that duty someday too. Not sure what it means though. Loudred's cannon duty. I'm assuming as I talk to like the other Pokemon, it'll warm up to me. What's this? A gas canister? Looks like it. I think it was used to inflate balloons or something like that.
Trubbish. Trubbish.
You don't know about the accident, but you've heard its name mentioned? They say it was a really caring Pokemon, huh?
Trub.
Right, so they're saying things like they miss it or how they don't understand why it did such a thing. Seems like Charizard was pretty popular. Was really caring. How do you like living here?
Trubbish.
Every day's a treasure hunt. What do you mean?
Trub.
Oh, I see. You're hunting for trash around here. Doesn't look like there's anything left, but I guess you know where to look. Kazam! Twitching Bug with the 1500 bits. Thank you very much, Twitching Bug. Can you tell us what you know? Kazam! Charizard was normally full of energy and vigor. After it went wild, it seemed limp and completely drained, huh? Maybe it wore itself out or something. Opium Alice gifting 25 tier 1 subs. Gonna take me a little while to get through all these. 2. Jonah's good. Magus Andrus, Dragoon EX, CC Moonstar 23, Game Killer 037, Dark 125, Pikachu Fan 55, The Nerdiest Enthusiast, Lunar Guardian MC, Yoshi 4287, Skyrim Hunter 0, Tiglet, Give It a Rest, Dark the Dark Charmer, Pizza King 1924, oh god, I just shrank everything. Espying, Randomness HB, Captain Leafwee, or Capitan Leafwee, Lazy Gecko 13, Fang 65, Linaka Green Wolf, Old Man Heepa, Spacey Phoenix, Steampunk 1994, and Max Stream 379. Here's subs for your subs. Mwah! And finally, TJ Koopa 3018 with the 29 months of tier 1 saying, such a fantastic translation for Pikachu. Makes me wonder if Pokemon no swear words, Tom Welp. That would be quite interesting if that were to happen. Maybe it wore itself out or something. While that may be the case, what would have caused it to push itself to that point? There's something odd about the whole thing. It was exhausted. Well, we know R was involved. Zero Chans with the 3 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, hey Tom, glad to be back. And Twitch Prime is such a great thing. 100 bits from Twitching Bug saying, came from the Derpcraft stream. Kazam. Apparently Alakazam uses moves during its show to impress the audience. Now that you mentioned it was floating upside down just now too. Cuz. It says it can use psychic powers. It must have been a pretty amazing show. Murkrow. Crow! You had a fight with Charizard the day before the accident? What happened? Murkrow! Got angry when he tried to take some of the shiny things the guests were wearing. Sounds more like a scolding than a fight. Crow! It's pretty comfortable since there are no people trying to chase you away, huh? You don't understand why all the other Pokemon look so depressed. Well, I mean, people shun them, and they lost a bunch of friends. Murkrow! Means more space for everyone? No sympathy, huh? I guess different Pokemon have different perspectives. Did I ask everybody? Yeah. I think I've talked to everybody. Hello. Is this food for the Pokemon? It still looks fresh. Huh, maybe somebody is trying to help out the Pokemon here. If I ask him about Charizard, he'll respond. Smear! Do you think you could tell us what you know? Smear! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring back bad memories. I guess it's still thinking about the accident. Were you in charge of something at the park too? Smear! You were painting the wall? You mean the painting on this wall? It's all in pieces now. Was it busted up during the accident? Smeargle! What? It's crying! Seems heartbroken that its mural was all busted up. I Wonder if there's some way we can cheer it up. Busted mural. Things all broken up. The accident caused this too? I don't know, but it seems... Okay, we already heard that before.
Hey, tips.
We're not gonna get much out of Smeargle like this. No kidding. I know, what about the mural? Maybe if we fix it, it'll cheer Smeargle up a bit. Good idea. Seems like some fragments are still lying around. Maybe we can actually fix it up. How can we fix the mural? Oh, I know, let's fix it up.
Why don't we go ahead and fix this mural? We can gather up all the shards and fit them in.
Trubbish probably has one. Puzzle!
Yes, that's right.
We fixed the mural! Smeargle, have a look. We fixed up the mural for you. Smeargle! Surprised, eh? No need to thank us. We just wanted to cheer you up. Seems like it worked, too. This mural must mean a lot. Smear! It has everyone on it. Oh, this is a painting of the fine park before the accident. That's why it shows us Pokemon we haven't seen. Hey, can you tell us about the Pokemon in the mural? I'll do Charizard last. That's a Pokemon, right? It has a flower growing on its head. Smear! Oh, there's Skiploom. Staying here reminded them too much of when things were more lively. Made them feel lonely. They left for somewhere else, apparently. I never seen that Pokemon before. Smeargle! This is Hoppip. Apparently it was blown away by the wind during the accident. What? Is it okay? Smear! It says it'll come back when the spring breeze starts blowing through again. Does the Skiploom have anything else to say? Sorry, Pokemon is Skiploom, right? Smear! Apparently they became really wilted and sad after the accident. They just went off to somewhere else one day. What's this Pokemon called? Smeargle! Its name is Litten, apparently. It's a bit of a troublemaker, but Smeargle says it got along well with Charizard. Litten still lives in this park and is waiting for Charizard to come back. Interesting. That's a pretty impressive Pokemon. Is that Charizard? Smear! Smeargle, smear! All right, calm down a little bit. Yeah, apparently this is Charizard. Smeargle says Charizard was always with its friends, and it looked really cool when it flew through the sky. Sounds like Charizard was really popular with the Pokemon here too. It must have been R that made it go wild. I don't think there's anything else here I can get. All right, we found out about all the Pokemon that were part of the mural. Seems like there were a lot more Pokemon here before the park closed down. I wish we could talk to all of them. Hey, John's raiding us. We'll give him some of them sweet countermeasures. Here they come. John's killed us all. John, why did you do that? It's coming and nothing will stop it. It's coming and nothing will stop it. It's coming and nothing will stop it! Ah! What have you done? Thank you for the raid. Well, it looks like we'll be able to talk to at least one Pokemon that knew Charizard well. Have you figured out which one? It was Litten. That's right, Litten. Litten's still around here, apparently, and it was good friends with Charizard. If there's anyone who can help us, it's Litten. Yeah, let's go find it. Could be hiding somewhere. If you know anywhere Litten could be, let me know. You know how to get my attention, right? It's the same one as when you notice one of my prompts. Hey, Pikachu, maybe it's around here? Hey, Litten, are you around here? It doesn't seem like it. Where would Litten be around here? About Litten. Kazam! It says Litten constantly changes home on a whim, so it doesn't know where it could be. That's unfortunate. I hope we can figure out where it is. Let's keep asking around. I'm sure we'll find a hint somewhere. Hello, raiders coming from... John's stream. I'm Tom. You probably knew that already because I was with him in Derpcraft. Murkrow! Don't dare mention his name around you. Whoa, what happened between you two? Crow! Murkrow! Tried to burn your treasure when all you did was poke Charizard a little? Sounds like you went asking for trouble. Crow! Well, no sign of remorse or anything on Murkrow's part. Says that Litten's getting what it deserves today since it hates the rain. If it doesn't like the rain, maybe it's hiding somewhere it can stay dry. Let's go see if we can find it. This likes rain.
Stuff?
Oh, hey Tim! It looks like it's willing to talk to us. Good. Sorry to have scared you earlier.
Stuff.
Finally, you trust us. Of course we're not gonna try and catch you or anything. I'm glad that, that little misunderstanding got resolved. About the accident.
Stuff.
You were part of the parade too, huh? What was it like?
Stuff.
Oh, the parade was held right here, and a lot of people had come to see it just like always. So everything was ordinary that day.
Stuff.
Something was flashing over and over again? Do you mean the flash of cameras? I can see camera flashes being startling, but if it was a normal occurrence, I don't think it would be enough to cause a Pokemon to go wild. Do you think you could tell us about Charizard when it suddenly became wild?
Stuff.
It was as if it wasn't the same Charizard anymore, and even its eyes changed color. What color was its eyes?
Stuff.
They were red. Now that's testimony that gets you thinking. Red eyes, black dragon, if it was shiny.
Stuff.
I see. So many of your friends have gone away. You feel lonely, huh? Everything changed here after the accident, didn't it?
Stuff.
Oh, so you don't know where it is.
Stuff.
You hugged it once while playing and you feel like it's been avoiding you since then. Is Litten really shy or something? Stuffle does seem pretty strong. I think I'd be a bit afraid of being hugged by it too. I don't know where it is! What's that? Oh, sounds like Litten is a troublemaker, just like Smeargle said. Breathes fire on everything and leaves scorch marks behind everywhere. That sounds a bit more like, that sounds like a bit more than what I call a troublemaker. I hope it'll listen to us. Well, we know where there are scorch marks because they're on the donut shop here. You think this burn mark could be? Yeah, most likely due to Charizard's flames. Burn marks in the shutter? Door is slightly open. Maybe it's inside? Star Sheik with the 14 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message saying, whoa, it's almost time for Twitch Baby number 2. Yeah, still got 4 months. Could be. Let's see. Litten, are you in there? Here, Litten. Litten, little troublemaker. No need to be so defensive. We're not here to cause trouble. We just want to find out about the accident.
Meow.
You can't trust anyone who's with a human? That's problematic. Hey, Litten, I understand if you can't trust me, but don't you want to find out why Charizard suddenly went berserk?
Meow.
Oh, this is Tim. We're trying to find out exactly what happened on that day. We'd really like you to tell us what you know.
Meow.
You were at Fine Park of the were you part of the parade too?
Meow.
Bingo!
I see. You weren't part of the parade, but you did see the accident. You heard a loud noise from the main plaza, so you rushed to see what was happening. That's when you saw Charizard going on a rampage. Tiger, with the 22 months of tier 1 is a sub for your sub. Mwah, with the best saying, Tom, it's been a while since I caught your streams live. Hong Kong's been lots of fun, but the time difference can be troublesome. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, way across the ocean like that. It's gotta be like what? It's gotta be close to like 9 in the morning there, right? 8 in the morning? A little earlier? Possibly? I don't know.
Meow.
Was there anything strange about Charizard? It doesn't matter whether it's before or after the parade, anything you can remember.
Meow.
What? Charizard didn't remember going on a rampage? That is interesting, just like all the other incidents we've come across. It didn't remember. 10:40 a.m. actually, so that's an 11-hour difference from me. Yeah, you're 13 hours ahead.
Meow.
You really like this place, huh? You had a lot of friends and got along with the people that visited too.
Meow.
In between shows, you and Charizard would show people tricks with your flames? You must have been a great team.
Meow.
Huh? No, you got the wrong idea. Charizard didn't go berserk like that because it didn't like you anymore. I didn't realize it took the rampage that way. We need to solve this case for the sake of all the Pokemon here.
Hey,
We've gathered some information. Open up your case notes, let's think about it. Well, we already fixed that one.
this particular issue is solved.
Bolt of Brilliance!
If R was the cause, there would have been telltale signs on Charizard. Let's organize all our testimony.
Is Bleed Purple active? I thought that ended.
You think that's right? That's it. Those are the same
Ended
traits
yesterday.
as the other Pokemon that became aggressive because of R. Which indicates that Charizard was also under the influence of R.
So R was involved after all. Yeah, and my dad must have figured that out too. That's why he came here. Kazam! Whoa, what do you want, Alakazam? Alakazam! We figured out what caused the accident. Yeah, Charizard wasn't acting of his own will. Someone forced him to run amok. Kazam. What's Alakazam saying? I hope it doesn't start disliking humans or anything. Kazam! You suspected as much? The other visitor was probably here to investigate that as well? The other visitor? Does it mean... Yeah, probably Harry. Apparently a man with a Pikachu came here a few months back. Let's see if we can find out more. The person with Pikachu. About Harry.
Meow.
There were some people who came to mess up Fine Park? Does it mean the people who came to take Charizard away? I don't think it's talking about Dad anyway.
Kazam.
Could you tell us what you remember? Anything at all? Alakazam. Huh? You say I'm that Pikachu that came around a while back? So my dad did come here. Yeah, although I still don't remember anything. Hey, Alakazam, when you saw my partner and me, how did we seem? Kazam. We were pretty agitated? Man, what in the world could have happened to Harry? Kazam. I guess it doesn't know. Let's check to see if any of the other Pokemon here saw my dad. Excuse me, have you seen my dad? Let me talk to Murkrow first, because it's not going, because it's gonna move. Hey, did you see someone here a few months ago? Someone who may have had me along? Crow! You don't remember since you only know the shiny things. How could you not notice my absolute brilliance and shining talent? Enough of that, Pikachu. Let's go talk to some other Pokemon. Trubbish. Trub. What? You saw me with someone else? Tell me about it. Trubbish. You saw us give something to Baneri? Baneri's a Pokemon, right? I wonder if it still lives in this park. Trub. Oh, it's at the Ferris wheel in the back. Well, what are we waiting for, Tim? Let's go. I want to see what the other Pokemon have to say.
Stuff.
Oh, you don't remember seeing anyone. Dad probably didn't take his time here. Oh, you don't remember seeing anyone? Okay, we already know about this. To the Ferris wheel! Hooray!
Bunny should be up ahead somewhere.
Yeah, but the rain is really starting to come.
Bingo!
I hope it doesn't get any worse.
You spoke too soon. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
ITGS 25 with 29 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best saying, finish moving today. Time to relax with Tom. Tom.
What are these gashes from? I know Charizard went on a rampage in the main square. But why are there marks here?
Looks like a mark left by a Pokemon.
Bingo!
Looking at it makes me nervous. This area feels different than the main plaza. I wonder why. Mantis Slayer with the 15 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Well, the best saying, it's a clue. Happy 15 months, Tom. Feeling great after getting my first casting in a voice acting role, albeit small. Hey, congratulations. Remember me when you're casting. Huh? I wonder what that Pokemon is. Heliolisk, for all your electricity generating needs. Heliolisk! It certainly seems distressed. I wonder what happened. Heliolisk! What? Baneri's in trouble. It's trapped on the Ferris wheel? Help!
Bun.
Looks like it got stuck up there. This isn't good. We need to help it.
Lisk!
Oh, you were in charge of creating the power, huh? You say you sent electricity to the Ferris wheel through a machine people made?
Lisk!
The Ferris wheel's never broken down like this before. Maybe the machine over there got damaged, huh? So that's why it was freaking out. Is the machine, it mentions the electric board? Maybe it was damaged by the lightning. Could have been anything, really. It's a ride that hasn't been seen maintenance in a long time. Let's have a look anyway. Why did it go up on this rusty old Ferris wheel anyway?
Lisk!
To watch the city? Oh, I see. Ever since Charizard was taken away, you move the Ferris wheel every day from Baneri, huh? What's Baneri looking for, though? Could it be... Yeah, my guess is it's waiting for Charizard to come back. Oh, this is a different Loudred. Loudred! Oh, you came over this way too, huh? Loud? Oh, you're a different Loudred from the one in the main plaza. You're just as loud anyway. You say even louder? And you're on cannon duty. Oh, you use your voice to fire off the cannon. I never thought something like that was even possible. Loud! What's happened to Baneri? It's been trapped in the Ferris wheel. Whoa, okay, it's really worried about Baneri. Yeah, but its volume is a bit much. I hope it calms down a bit more. Load! So you use this cannon to launch fireworks, huh? Sounds like your voice is enough power to blow things away. It's more than just a loud voice, huh? Loudred! Says it could work on, it would work with the Loudred in the plaza to help out with the parade sometimes. It says its own voice is better, but that other Loudred has good potential too. That is a colorful cannon. Loudred! You'd use this to launch fireworks. Sounds like you got some talent. Can't go any further back there. Is there something on that bench back there? What's this helmet doing here? I guess someone must have left it behind. It looks too new for that. Maybe one of the Pokemon found it and brought it over. It's an electric panel. This must be how electricity is sent to the Ferris wheel. Looks like it'll work just fine.
Bingo! Lisk!
Rain Tonto with the 23 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing. Have you looked at the moon recently, Tom? I wonder how Lyle's doing. I wonder that as well. Oh.
Lelesk.
Says that it always uses the machine to move the Ferris wheel. So if we can fix up the wiring in the control room, we can ask it to send power through the electric board, right? Oh, this is the control room. Is this the control room for the Ferris wheel? Sure looks like it. Something might be broken in here, too. Let's check. We need to get Baneri to safety. You'll need to get it open first. Joltik always has room for more electricity. Wonder what those were. They ran away too fast for me to get a look. Oh, that was Tim. Oh, they were Pokemon called Joltik, huh? Tim, look at this. The wires for this machine are all cut up. You're right. Is this what caused the Ferris wheel to break down? That would make the most sense. The Joltik that just bolted all had something in their mouths. I bet there were parts of the machine. If we can get them back, we may be able to connect the wires again. Right, let's go after Joltik then. How can we move the Ferris wheel? We gotta find Joltik. Look, Pikachu! Ah, so it's chewing on a piece of wire. Joltik, we need you to give that thing back you're gnawing on.
Joltik.
You ran away. Sheesh, what a troublesome bunch. Let's check the area. There's a Joltik inside. Good eye, Tim. Hey, Joltik, could you come out of there for a sec? Mordred! What do you mean my voice is too quiet? You'll show me an example? What are you trying to...
Jolt.
The Joltik came flying out. Wow, I didn't know voices could have that much force. Yeah, sorry to surprise you, but we really need to talk to you. Can you give us that part back? We need to rescue Baneri.
Jolt.
Yeah, that's the one. Thanks a lot. Wire part 2.
Jolt.
First, it was thought it was a great place with lots of electricity to absorb.
Jolt.
Once the park closed down, it finally could absorb electricity without getting chased away, but now there's less electricity coming here. So it's disappointed about that. I guess the Ferris wheel is the only thing that has any power coming to it, huh?
Jolt.
It says one of them ran down below. We better go find it. I'm assuming one ran this way.
Jolt.
Hey, can you give back that thing you're in your mouth? We need to rescue Baneri.
Jolt.
Oh, cool, thanks. You say you accidentally chewed it off because it tasted good? Be careful in the future, all right?
Jolt.
Says one of his buddies ran to the other side.
Jolt.
Huh? You say it's a weird one? Maybe it's hiding in an unusual place then. Let's go look for it. I'm gonna check under the football helmet. Because maybe there's a Joltik under there. Nope. No Joltik under helmet. Why is there no Joltik under helmet? Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. Huh? Seems like it's gotten itself tangled up in the wiring and can't move. Hold still a second, I'll get you out of there.
Jolt.
Hey, no problem. Just stay out of trouble from now on. Wire part 4.
Jolt.
Your buddy probably ran somewhere it won't get rained on, huh? Could it be underneath something? Instead it ran down below. I guess I can't go back that way. Where is this final Joltik? A flip? John Madden. John Madden. John Madden.
What's wrong? How come you're looking at me like that? Huh? Get off of me, Joltik! You're not getting any electricity out of me!
Found it. Hey, when did you get there? Get off me! You have a part up for the electrical board, don't you? Can we have it?
Jolt.
Thief, look who's talking. We can't move the Ferris wheel without the part you have. Oh, it gave it to us. Seems like they don't mean any harm. We got the 4 parts. Hopefully connecting them will let us move the Ferris wheel. Yeah, let's give it a try. To the control room. All right, I knew that already. All right, let's fix this thing.
Now, let's connect the wire so that Heliolisk can send a current to the Ferris wheel.
Da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da.
Yes! So that should move the Ferris wheel. Now, let's go rescue Baneri.
We fixed the wiring.
Heliolisk, we're counting on you.
Heliolisk.
It's moving.
All right, it worked.
Yeah. Oh no. Why did it stop?
It looks like it's completely fried.
What should we do, Pikachu? Baneri's still...
We gotta figure out how to get up there.
We could use the cannon. And Loudred. All we need is some kind of ammo. Oh! A bolt of brilliance!
Huh? What do you think you're doing? That's my line. You have a good idea?
Yes. Hear me out.
We're putting Pikachu in the cannon.
Seriously? Shooting me out of a cannon is what you call a brilliant idea?
You look good!
That's not the point! How in the world did I let him talk me into this? All right, are you ready? Tim, adjust the angle. Loudred, shout as loud as you can at my signal. Loud!
Oh boy.
Up, up, a little farther. Nope, too far. Yes, yes, that's good. No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Pikachu!
Yeah, I'm safe. Don't worry.
It's a Baneri.
Well, that was fun. Baneri, are you all right?
Baneri, fluffy and floofy.
Good. Now, climb onto my back and hold on tightly. Yo, Tim, here we go. You, just get ready to catch.
Football! I should have missed it.
Good catch. I knew I could count on you, Tim. Know me that much. Huh? It's a locket.
Hey, that's my mom!
Your mother? Then this must be you.
Yeah, that was taken when I was a kid. But why did Baneri have this?
Harry's locket. Don't mention it. More importantly, we need to ask you a few things. Yeah, why did you have my dad's locket with you, Baneri? How did you come across this?
Bun!
Oh, the person who was with Pikachu gave it to you, huh? No doubt about it then. This is Harry's locket.
Bun?
Oh, Harry's this guy's dad. He's gone missing, so we're trying to find him.
Bun!
Ah, you've got a good eye. I'm the Pikachu that he was with. Oh, I should take the locket? Thanks, I'll be sure Harry gets it back. Is there anything you remember?
Bun.
So me and Harry came here a little while ago, and I asked you about the accident then, huh?
Fun.
But then we were attacked by another person who was with a Skorupi. Another person with a Skorupi? So then what did you do?
Fun.
I fought Skorupi while Harry made sure Baneri got away, apparently.
Fun.
I see. Harry gave Baneri the locket before helping her escape, to keep it until either Harry or I came back to get it. And then Harry and I headed back towards the main plaza, and that was when the last she saw of either of us until today. Dad, the person who attacked Harry. What was this person like?
Fun.
It doesn't seem like it knows much. Apparently this person left the area to chase after me and Harry, and that was that.
Fun.
You worried about Harry now? I appreciate the thought, but don't worry. He's gotta be fine, no matter who was after him. He's Tim's dad, after all.
Fun.
Yeah, it's just as you think. Charizard is innocent. He was forced into a rage by a chemical.
Fun.
Don't you worry, we'll solve this case, and Charizard will come back safe and sound.
We have a lot of new info. I'd call this a worthwhile trip.
We got the locket! So my dad came here to investigate the case after all. Yeah, and was attacked by someone who was with a Skorupi. That must have been when he had his accident. He was trying to escape by car, but he got cornered and drove off a cliff. Exactly. Whoever did that is going to pay. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this whole R business and catch the culprit. I know the two of us can do it. We should head home for today, though. Let's get back to the car. Oh, but then something's gonna happen. The car's gonna get blown up. I'm chilled to the bone. Maybe we should head back.
It seems Pikachu has indeed lost his memory, but he nonetheless appears to be keeping his promise to me.
It's Gengar! We visit Mr. Baker's detective agency to report on the results of our investigation. Maybe Mr. Baker had an idea or two.
One thing we know for sure is the locket belongs to Harry.
So Harry must have been investigating the accident at Fine Park.
Yeah. Maybe my dad saw a connection between the accident and these Pokemon cases.
The accident happened over a year ago. Do we know if R was in use back then, Holiday?
I suppose it could have been. So maybe the Pokemon went berserk?
Because someone gave them R?
Could that really be a possibility?
We'll check it out tomorrow. We're going to GNN to see the footage.
All right. I'll look into the case again, once I get back to the station.
Great, thank you.
You'll have to be very careful, Tim. Fine Park is very close to where Harry had his accident, remember?
I will, sir.
We'll be sure to watch our backs. And hopefully that video will shed some light on who's responsible.
Yes.
I was getting worried about you. Glad you made it back safely. Sorry to worry you so much. It's a very popular TV studio these days. Actually, it wasn't doing so well even a few years ago, but it's made quite a comeback. A TV station with momentum, huh? You said it. It's only a small local studio, but they make some pretty good shows. I didn't think they had any shows in the area you come from, Tim. No, they didn't. It sounds like Amelia and Mako work at a pretty amazing place. 245 bits from FJ Time saying, tired, my chronic pain disease is acting up. I don't know why I brought this out. So I'm hurting. I work with kids who don't fucking listen, and my computer blue screen of death. Hoping you can cheer me up, Tom. I'll do my best. I didn't expect R to be involved. How much did Harry really know? So far, the only evidence of R in my father's files that I found was a picture of a vial of R. I see. The culprit is no doubt being very cautious too. Finding clues won't be easy. It doesn't matter. We'll get to the bottom of this whole R mystery sooner or later.
Yes?
I had a hunch there was more to these Pokemon-related incidents than met the eye. But to think it could have started over a year ago. I know, but this may be a good starting point to unravel this whole mystery. If R is truly the cause of all the Pokemon going berserk, it would mean the police investigation was completely off target this whole time. Why were all the incidents considered accidents up till now? Well, we checked the Pokemon that became violent, and we couldn't find anything unusual. So the culprit used that to their advantage, and has been doing as they please. R must not leave any traces after it's been used then. Yes, this substance is a nightmare for anyone trying to conduct an investigation. It may not be the cause of all the Pokemon incidents, but I bet it was involved in most. At the time of the accident in Fine Park, I did my own share of investigation, but you may be able to find something I overlooked. Yes, we'll go over to the videos of the accident, keeping in mind R may have been involved. You be careful out there.
What's up?
Must have been rough investigating in all that rain. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm exhausted, mostly thanks to Tim.
I thought it was just some accident. I never thought it occurred to me R might have been involved. Who would do such a thing? Seems like they were causing incidents like this while making Pokemon take the blame. We can't let them get away with that. If you need any help with the investigation, tell me. They've gotten the scoop on a lot of different incidents, including the ones involving Pokemon. I'd say they're focusing on strengthening their news and other info programs. They must get a lot of good information pretty quickly. Is there interview? Is it their interview skills?
You want to head home now? Yes.
Okay. Dad gave this locket to Bunnyeri. That means it was important. And he was being targeted by someone with a Skorupi.
Excuse me while I move this paper towel.
That's who's responsible for my dad's disappearance. But who'd do such a...
Tim, you need to calm down for now. We won't find any answers tonight.
But still...
We should get more information tomorrow when we go to GNN, okay? But for now, try to put it out of your head.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
You should get some sleep. A good detective also needs his rest, you know.
I'll try to. Good night, Pikachu.
Chapter 7, Tim Goes Rogue. Will you continue playing? Yes. Oh, this is a new chapter. I was planning on ending after I finished a chapter, but we've only been going for an hour. This is GNN. So, this is GNN. That's a big building. Hey, is it alright if we go through here? It's fine? Cool, thanks. It says it won't let any bad guys through. That's good to hear.
Yep.
Oh, we meet again. Hey, do we know this guy? Well, that was quite an incident at PCL. I was worried about you, you know. Oh, he's the security guard that was out front.
Thanks for everything at PCL.
I should be thanking you. You're the one who solved the case after all. You did a good job. I was just assigned to GNN the other day. Well, I'm planning to stay here for a while. If there's anything I can help with, let me know.
Thank you very much. Now where has Mimikyu wandered off to this time?
Mimikyu?
Yes, it's one of our performer Pokemon. I took my eyes off it for a moment and it just wandered off somewhere. We still have time before the shoot, but I need to find it soon. GNN is a local broadcasting network, but it has a lot of popular shows. It's getting some attention from other regions now. Sounds like it's a TV studio with momentum. What kind of Pokemon is Mimikyu? Well, it's a little strange. It always dresses up like Pikachu. Huh? Like Pikachu? Yes, apparently Pikachu are very popular back where it used to live, so it thought that it would become popular too if it looked like one. That's a little strange, isn't it? But it's a darling at heart. I bet it'll become a star someday. What show is it going to appear in? It's a show called Pokemon Superstar. Different Pokemon show off their skills and compete to see who's the most popular. Sounds like a fun show. Mimikyu must have gotten overjoyed to be on the show. I bet it got restless and went off to explore or something. Pokemon Superstar!
Hey, Tim.
What's up, Pikachu? I hope you didn't stay awake last night. Are you okay? Our goal today is... Don't worry, I know. To become a star! Is that your goal in life? Don't let me crush your dreams, but we had another important goal too. That's right, GNN has a video that captured the incident at Hyde Park. We need to watch it and see if we can find any clues about R. Yeah, let's go to the reception desk and see if they can call Amelia for us. Ekans! Slithering Spile. Spile? Spiral. Hey, no licking me! Certainly seems friendly. Ekans. Huh? It's too cold here. They must have the AC on pretty strong. Must be tough for Ekans. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it handles temperatures that are too hot or cold very well. Ekans. Says the old lady is teaching it a lot of tricks lately. It just goes along with it to humor her. What kind of relationship is that? Stop sticking your tongue in and out like that. It makes me uneasy. Seconds. What? You're smelling me? Oh, so it smells with its tongue. Well, how does Pikachu smell? Like coffee. Huh, it's because you're always drinking coffee. I heard somewhere that you can, that what you eat and drink can change your scent. A dapper Pikachu with the aroma of coffee. Is this an old woman? I said it was an old woman. Are you the one, of the cast for the show? No, I'm actually here to meet someone I know. Are you going to be on one of the shows? Yeah, together with my partner Ekans. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. This is the first time I've ever been to a TV studio. This is quite an impressive building. They must be doing really well. Seems like even just a few years ago they were having financial troubles. Really? Yeah, apparently small regional TV studios have a tough time making money. I heard GNN did everything it could to get out of the red. I didn't know that. It's pretty impressive that they were able to turn the whole company around in just a few years. Sounds like GNN really got the best of the best. It's a very quiet Pokemon, isn't it? It hasn't been on TV before, so maybe it's feeling nervous too? Huh. Maybe I can help it loosen up a bit. What do you think? What are you thinking? Please don't taunt it and make it angry or anything. Man, where's the trust? What show are you going to be a part of? It's a show where different Pokemon show off the different skills. My grandma sent an Oh, this is a man. My grandma sent an application on a whim and we ended up being accepted. Wow, that's pretty impressive. What kind of skills does Ekans have? It's really sensitive to smell and can tell apart a lot of different types of food. Must have a very good nose then. Or tongue.
Yes?
Welcome to GNN.
Tim, hello!
Oh, Mako. Amelia.
Good to see you again. I sure hope we can help you out.
Thank you for having us here.
Sure. No problem at all. You know, would it be all right if we stop by the studio real quick? Mr. Clifford would like to say hi.
Of course.
Bind him!
Yes?
Hello, how can we help you? GNN broadcast shows are of many genres, mostly here in Rhyme City. Do you have any recommendations? Our news shows receive high reviews for providing accurate information faster than anyone else. We would love it if you became one of our viewers as well. I've never seen a Pikachu look that's this expressive. How about that, Tim? She says I have a lovely smile. Yeah, sorry to bring you down, but Amelia's waiting for us. Let's go.
Hey there!
All right, let's head up to our studio.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's head up to our studio. 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 All right, let's head up
So, let's go see Mr.
Pikachu
Clifford.
didn't check in.
23rd floor, right? Yeah. He said he'd be recording that music show.
Heavy metal Loudred!
Okay.
The entrance to the studio is next to Mako. This floor is where we have our studio. Please be careful not to go into the dressing rooms where the cast is.
You say that, but everywhere looks the same here. I can't tell where we are.
There's a map in front of the elevator. We can look at it if we get lost. We have our cast members waiting in the dressing rooms right now. Please don't go into them, okay? This is a map of this floor.
Looks like there are a bunch of dressing rooms surrounding the studio in the middle. Make a sketch so we don't get lost.
All right, Tracy.
I thought there was a door here. Hey, coffee machine. Oh yes, some of my favorite shows. Law and Torterra. And General Heliolisk. Oh, and of course, who can't forget that great sitcom, How I Met Your Mothim. And let's not forget Smeargle.
Someone could be inside there. Let's not go in there.
I guess I can only go to the studio right now. Yeah, these are all... Alright. Hey, Tim, I don't think we should be waltzing in there without permission. Smeargle's my favorite show. Not a fan of I'm more of a fan of Fanpy Guy. Oh, God. Here we go.
Huh?
Well, this is the studio. Okay, go on in. Have a look around. Today we're scheduled to shoot a music show. The rehearsal should start any minute. Hey, where are you going? The studio's this way.
Studio 1.
The Yanma cameras are very popular among our viewers. Keep up the good work, Roger. This show could really use your ideas.
That's really nice to hear. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Mr. Clifford.
Ah, good to see you again. Here he is, the young man I was telling you about.
Oh, Tim Goodman, the detective, right?
Ethan Graham, president of GNN.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan Graham.
He's the president of GNN.
The subtitle told me.
That you've been a really big help to my staff members here. And I assume this little guy must be your assistant. He sure looks official with that hat on.
Actually, Tim is more the assistant here.
So anyway, you came here to look at the videos?
That's right, the videos. I'll go get him. Be right back.
Thank you. I hope it's not a problem.
No, it's nothing. You've really helped us getting some of our scoops lately. It's only fair we return the favor.
Absolutely. How about a tour of the studio while we wait for Mako to return?
I'd love it. Thank you.
Yeesh, Mako had forgotten all about the video we wanted. I didn't realize it'd take this long to see the video. I kinda lost the excitement now. Well, it's not something we can rush. For now, I say we take Roger up on his offer. Go on a tour of the studio.
Bingo! Let's check out the studio while we wait for Mako to get back.
Have a look around the studio until Mako comes back.
Okay.
Did you know that we're about to start recording, did you know that they're about to start recording Maximum Music?
Maximum Music! Bingo! Sammy Wise with the 50 months of Prime! Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. It's a music show that's been going on for a while. We invite up-and-coming artists so we can interview them and have them play. Wonder who today's guest is. I don't know, but I'm a little excited. President Graham talks to members of his staff like us. Talks to members of his staff like us all the time. He sounds like a nice guy. Or he's just good with words. It's a year old, so it may take some time to find it. Just enjoy your time and enjoy the tour. I will, thanks. I am a star. A star is burned. It's a big studio. Yanma! Look at the Yanma! Alright, let me talk to everybody. Good lord.
No, it's you.
So I've been told you're looking for your missing father while you work as a detective? Huh? Well, that's such a touching story. I bet a documentary with you as the main character would be a huge hit. Great Detective Tim. Don't you think that'd make a good title? Sure. Listen to him blabbing on like that. Does he think we do this for fun? My company is widely considered to be the TV station with the most momentum these days. So, this is all thanks to Roger and his team. He's a brilliant producer. I admit I've got high hopes for that young man. Sounds like Roger's more than just a nice guy. It's pretty amazing for the president of the company to think so highly of him.
Right.
You should have a look around the studio while you wait for Mako. There's a lot of interesting things to see here. We're doing pretty well thanks to our dedicated viewers. We plan on staying ahead of the competition by implementing new technology nobody can copy. President Graham is a well-known producer. He practically created his own era on TV back in the day. I'm honored to work with such a man. Huh. So that guy was more than just old. He seemed kind of suspicious to me. Oh, stop it, Pikachu. He seemed like a nice man. Let's see. According to the script, the first scene we need to rehearse is... Huh? Are you here on a tour? Hello, what are you doing? I'm using the script to check for the steps for the rehearsal. I'm the first AD after all. AD? That stands for Assistant Director. It's my job to make sure the filming goes smoothly within the limited amount of time we have. Are you interested? Hey you! Are you friends with the president or something? It's my job to film together with the Yanma. That's a pretty big camera. Cool, right? It's a tough one to use for sure, but it gets good shots, just as long as the Yanma can get. I think I missed some of that there. By the way, have you heard the rumor? Oh, you know, the rumor about switching up the show staff. Switching up the staff? Thanks to Yanma cameras, we've gotten our ratings back on track, but we're still in a rough place, so... Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Oh, you don't? I mean, Mr. Clifford coming around is one thing, but the president almost never stops by. We've all been in a cold sweat thinking he's here to see if we're worthy of staying or something. Huh. So that's the rumor that's been going around among the staff. I'm actually allowed to check out what's behind here. Are you a new guy here? I'm an assistant director. I look after the Yanma. Oh, I see. And what are you doing here? I'm just checking the equipment we use for our shoots. Can't have any malfunctions, after all. Wonder what this is. Looks like a trolley or for something. I guess they're gonna use it for the show. That leaves out there. So this is backstage. Or that door would have led to backstage that I was trying to go through earlier. Nothing else of interest back here. Except a step ladder. Or is it a ladder? The chat's just been coming up with Pokemon-based TV shows. Out of my way, kid. I'm checking the cameras right now. Oh, sorry. Talk about dedication to his work. Oh, you interested? Yes, I never realized so many cameras were needed to film just one show. Well, yeah, the director and the technical director have, in the sub-control room have the final say in what footage we use for the broadcast. But better to have more options, right? Hello? Max Warhol, comedian.
Hey, you're the new guy, right? You gotten used to your job?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you don't have to be nervous around me. Just ignore the fact that I'm a celebrity.
Well.
It's him.
Sorry, I don't know.
Whatever crime is going on here, it's him.
No way! You don't know the team of Max and Chatot?
Well, sorry, I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you.
Chatot, chatty mimic.
Great. There's really no need to rub it in, Chatot.
Wow, that was my voice.
Of course. Unbelievable. You really don't know who we are, do you?
He's not as famous as he thinks he is.
Ah, you must know this. Our intro. Max and Chatot, it's Max and Chatot. We're the coolest, you got to admit it.
Admit it! Admit it!
Well.
I guess you haven't seen it.
Admit it!
Now that I see it, you know, I might have seen this act on one of those late-night shopping channels.
Oh, I think I saw you on a commercial.
Yeah? Right, I knew it. Here, let me give you my autograph.
Okay.
Admit it!
There you are. You'll be the envy of your friends.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Bingo!
Max's autograph. And Jay Chef with 3 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the best thing. Solve that mystery. I will. Take good care of that autograph I gave you. Hey, if you want, I can give you even more. Special deal for our new staff member. Oh, no, it's not like that. We stopped by the studio to say hi to Roger, that's all. Oh, really? It's the only music show that made GNN. It's only the music show that made GNN famous. And the host is yours truly, Max Warhol. Huh. Is that the best you could do? Has anyone ever told you you're hard to impress? Chatot's really good at mimicking voices. Pretty neat, huh? It's quite the talented one. And we make the best team. Isn't that right, Chatot? Oh, come on, give me something. You like my autograph? It's a waste of paper. I can't say that. Chat! You've got quite a fun trick. Can you mimic my voice too? Huh, now it's gone all quiet. What a moody Pokemon. Chat! You've got a better sense of humor? Those are some harsh words for your partner. Chat! No, I understand, I really do. It's a lot of work when your partner's kind of useless. Hey, is it really saying that? That autograph is modeled after you, right? Chat? You didn't know? I mean, I wouldn't call it a good sketch, but it's pretty unique, isn't it? Connie T with the 10 months of tier 1 is a sub for your sub. Well, the best saying, hey Tom, hope that things are going rather well. I'd say they're going pretty well. Yanma, reliable camera crew.
Do you think they're filming something?
Wow. That's gotta take some skill.
Interested in the Yanma cameras?
Huh?
Keith Norman, assistant director.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Keith. I'm the assistant director here, but mostly I run errands.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
Right, I heard about you. Well, Tim, what do you think? The Yanma can fly around and let us film any scene at any angle. This filming style is unique to our studio.
Make sure you get a good shot of me. Best looking Pikachu ever!
What an awesome idea.
Mr. Clifford's idea.
You there? You're part of the staff here, right? Have you seen my darling Purugly?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
I'm afraid it's gotten lost. My poor baby. I'm so worried. really all you can say? Don't stand there. Go look for it.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Some people are so insensitive. And what about you? Why are you just standing around doing nothing? Get out of my way.
Yeesh.
She did it.
Cranky old lady.
She's the murderer. Take my wife.
Hey, Tim.
I think we've covered the studio pretty well. Yeah, still I wonder what's taking Mako so long. Yeah, who knows? Let's head back to where Roger is for now. It's still Gengar.
Right.
Mako sure is taking her time. Sorry to keep you waiting here, Tim. No kidding! What in the world is taking her so long? Cool it, Pikachu. Please, don't worry about it, Roger. Thanks, but... Oh, I know! How would you like to experience the Yanma cameras for yourself? Huh? We can? Of course! Now, who could we use as a model for you? Well, if you insist, I'll be the model. Your Pikachu is really into this, isn't he, Tim? He was muttering about it until a second ago. Why don't you leave things, here to me and head to the sub-control room? Could you show him, Amelia? Of course, Mr. Clifford. Make sure you capture my charm, Tim. Make sure you capture everything about me. Yeah, in a bit, Pikachu. Where's the sub-control room?
Okay.
Sub-control room is is in the opposite hallway from the elevator. Oh man, am I gonna be locked in there alone with a girl? Damn! Max's dressing room. Dressing room for a guest.
Bingo!
The random monkey with the 50 months of tier 1. Here is a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing. See, Tom, I've been subbed to you for a long ass time. You really have. Hoot hoot!
Hero?
Hi. How are you, Amelia? So is this young guy your boyfriend?
Huh? No, it's nothing like that. This is my friend Tim, and we're just giving him a tour of the studio.
Oh, so this is who you and Mako keep talking about. Nice to meet you. I'm Hero.
Nice to meet you too.
Hero's the director of Maximum Music.
That's true. But I'd be completely lost if it wasn't for my partner here.
Gives accurate cues.
That's Hoot Hoot. It's our timekeeper.
It's phenomenal at keeping track of time. We couldn't run this place without it.
His eyebrows do look like clock hands.
Must be really smart.
Hey! I'm all ready to go over here. What's the holdup?
Oh, I forgot.
Excuse me, Hero. Is Tim over there with you?
Yep.
Would you mind letting him take a look at the Yanma cameras? It shouldn't take too much of your time.
Sure. No problem at all.
Thanks, Hero. I appreciate it.
Come on, over here.
Thank you.
Shoot with the Yanma camera crew. Follow the instructions on the screen to control the Yanma cameras. Shoot Pikachu how you like and make a movie.
Tim, are you ready to go? You know I've been waiting for you, right? I know exactly how I'm supposed to move. You should take a look. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one.
I have no control over this, it would seem.
What's that? Huh? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Pretty smooth moves, huh? That's what you should be filming.
Start the shoot? Yes.
The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
Oh, geez, what? For a bolt of brilliance, probably shoot him from above. I don't know if there's a right way to do this.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? Huh. It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Tell me, was it a good shoot?
You made me look awful, Tim!
Great. Now let's head back.
I made a movie I like. Those Yanma cameras were amazing. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed working with them. Well, Tim, let's head back to the studio. Hopefully Mako's back by now. Is it compliments on the shots we got? Thanks. Oh, right. Pikachu isn't here, so I can't talk to Pokemon. That was some impressive filming. Pikachu looked absolutely dashing. Oh, thanks. I'm sure Pikachu will be happy to hear that, too. Well then, shall we head back to the studio? The Yanma cameras are unique to GNN. Mr. Clifford came up with the idea. We've been using them in a lot of different shows since then. I bet all the other TV stations are eager to copy the idea after seeing what they can do. I know, but the most important thing is to have a trusting relationship with the Yanma. Without that, I don't think it'll work. Do you have a film reels? Is Mako back yet? She out here? No.
What's up?
Did you find Perugly? No, not yet, unfortunately. Where in the world could it have gone to? Perugly is Olga's partner. She just loves it to pieces.
Yes?
Aren't the Yanma cameras amazing? Your assistant is quite the actor, and your directing was spot on as well. It's almost as if you understand what your Pokemon is saying, Tim.
Yeah?
Welcome back. Did you enjoy using the Yanma cameras? It definitely didn't seem like it was his first time. Maybe he has the makings of a star. The hell is she? Dressing room. Olga's dressing room. Trying to find the damn room. Come to think of it, where was Pikachu? There it is. Nice job, Pikachu. Well, how was it? How was my acting? It was really good. Everyone was really impressed. I knew it, man. I'm good at everything. Especially being full of yourself, seems like. You there. Ugh, not her again. Did my darling Perugly come this way? No, it didn't. You haven't found it yet?
No, this is all because of that absent-minded man. I should speak with his superiors. Is something the matter? President Graham, well, you see, my darling Purugly has gone missing and... Oh dear, that's not good. We don't have much time before the rehearsal starts. Tim, do you think you could help us look? Of course. Well, I guess we don't have much choice now. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing your detective skills. Where is Purugly gone? About Purugly. I really don't know much about it, to be honest. We probably should speak to the staff, the show staff first. Ugh, this isn't good. Something wrong? Yeah, my camera's been acting up. Purugly's missing? Someone abducted or something? Well, no, nothing like that. Well, everyone here has one bad memory or another about Olga. I wouldn't be surprised if someone at least considered it. Not that anyone would really follow through with the idea, mind you. Screen just went black. Maybe something inside is busted. Oh my, look at the time. Oh, is Purugly missing again? I swear, it's so moody. I wish Olga would keep an eye on it for once. It's her partner, for crying out loud. Sounds like there's some frustration. TM, I don't know what TM it is. This probably isn't the first time Purugly's wandered off. The staff. I was wondering why it was so quiet today. Where's that Purugly wandered off to? Seems like Purugly doesn't get along too well with Chatot. They're always having a staring contest or something. Man, even filming them together is difficult, huh? We're looking for Purugly. I swear, who knows where it's gone to? Oh, thanks. Let us know if you see it. Yan. Apparently, Purugly is really picky about footage. It always has some complaint or another, and it tries to swat the cameras down with its tail. Sounds like it's pretty spoiled. Sorry to bug you when you're getting ready. Did you see Purugly around here? It wandered off to, out of the door to the right? We should go check that way too then. It'll give us a chance to talk to the people in the dressing rooms as well. Dressing rooms. Oh.
Hey, Tim. Well. Hello there, handsome. Oh, wait, it's just me.
Oh, wait, it's just me.
Huh?
Huh? Have you found Purugly? Not yet, sorry. I swear, where could it have gone? This is nothing new, but I wish it'd stop. It's got big purple ears, probably as big as my face, I'd say. Wow, that big? Maybe it's a big Pokemon. Purple ears. Chat? We're looking for Purugly. Have you seen it anywhere? Chat? It might be in the dressing room next door. Huh? Why? Chat! Apparently it's Purugly's daily routine to go around to make sure no young Pokemon stars get too full of themselves. Huh. I wonder what Purugly's like. They say Pokemon take after their partners, so I bet it's got a temper. It's fat and it don't run too fast, but it's faster than me.
Where's that music coming from? Oh. In here?
What are you doing, Pikachu?
Oh, I've never heard such a beautiful sound.
Pikachu, come on.
What's wrong, Cricketoon?
Oh, Cricket!
Oh,
So sorry. Didn't mean to intrude.
no, it's all right. I was just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna be part of today's show?
Yes, my name's Karina.
Nice to meet you.
Attractive middle-aged musician.
And this is my partner, Cricketoon. Sorry, it seems to be in a bad mood.
Pika, 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 Pika.
Aren't you a cute Pikachu, huh?
Don't let him fool you.
All right, let's talk to you. Hey, no need to be so defensive. I'm just a fan of Karina's. Let's be friends, brother. There you go again with your chit chat. Oh, you've met Perugly before. That makes things easier. Did it come around here? It came by to kill time and it shoved you out of the way and took your spot on the sofa for a nap? That's pretty selfish. Seems Perugly will take any spot it catches its fancy. Never mind if someone's already there or not. Stealing a spot. Karina's just plain gorgeous. You've got to introduce me. What? You can't let some random Pokemon get close to Karina? She's like a daughter to you? You're being overprotective, Cricketoon.
Oh, yes. Are you a staff member of Maximum Music? Is the rehearsal about to start? No, we're actually looking for Perugly. Mr. Graham asked for our help. Oh, I see. Perugly was around here until just a little while ago, but... You said Perugly was here earlier? Yes, it wandered around and glared at me and Cricketoon and then just left. Oh, are you interested in the violin? It was a gift from my grandfather back when I was little.
I guess it's safe to assume you're a violinist then.
Yes, although I'm very new to the scene.
You really played a beautiful tune. I'm looking forward to the show.
Oh, thank you, but...
What's wrong?
I'm not very good at being in the spotlight. I think I'll be fine as long as I'm performing, but I can't imagine what it's like to be speaking in front of cameras. I'm so nervous.
But you'll have Cricketoon with you, right? I'm sure you'll be fine. It says, quite right, young man. About Cricketoon.
I was having Cricketoon help me with the tuning of my violin.
It can do that?
Yes, it's very sensitive to sounds, and it can compose melodies on the spot using its arms.
Wow, I'd love to see that.
We'll be performing a duet in the show. You can come watch if you like.
Sensitive to sounds. Let's see. Investigate chair Perugly was on. Oh, the D-pad walks. In case you get tired of all that fancy schmancy running. Oh, yes. Is Perugly in here? Is it so unusual that I walk using my hind legs? I'm surprised that you stand on only one leg all the time. It never occurred to you. Well, yeah, that figures, I guess. Says Perugly is why things don't run on time around here. Hey now, calm down. Don't worry, we'll find it for you. Says Hero's dream is to make programs that everyone can watch and enjoy as a family. It's Andrew with the 33 months of Prime. Here's a sub for you. Sub. Mwah.
Bingo!
And Top Skyrocket with 32 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Says that it's going to do its best to help. That's good. I bet Hero is glad to have you, Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot's our hero's dream. Perugly's gone missing, and you're helping search for it? That's right. I'm sorry Olga's caused so much trouble. If you need anything, please just ask. Between you and me, Perugly is a pretty vain Pokemon. It cinches its waist with its tail to make itself look bigger and beefier. That's a strange habit. Well, it's a TV star. Even if it is a Pokemon, it just wants to look its best. Sounds like it's just stuck up to me. Makes itself look bigger. I have no idea how this is gonna come around. That's weird. All this static on the screens. Is everything all right? I've been seeing this weird static on the video feed from the studio. Do you think it could be the cameras? It might be. Like seems like the equipment here is fine, but either way, we need to fix it before the rehearsal. Interference. About Perugly. Perugly? Now you mention, I don't think I've seen it today. It's usually wandering around the dressing rooms. Guess I'll check the other dressing rooms. It wears Spanx. Mimikyu! Dreams of being popular. Hey, could you get out of the way? What's that? I'm trying to steal your chance to shine. Do you know this Pokemon, Pikachu? No, this is Mimikyu. It's a star Pokemon scheduled to make an appearance on the show after Maximum Music, apparently. Huh, wonder what it wants with you. Since we do look alike, I think it's worried they'll steal the spotlight from it. He doesn't need to worry about that. We're not even trying to be part of the... Hey, knock it off! Tim? Huh? What are you doing here, Mimikyu? I thought you were told to stay in the dressing room until it was your turn to be on the show. Hey, stop struggling. Tim, do you think you could tell your Pikachu to use its moves to get Mimikyu to calm down? Huh? Well, you see, Pikachu can't use any moves. Hey, no need to tell everybody! Really? I didn't know Pokemon like that existed. Yeah, never heard that before. Who needs moves when I have my amazing intellect? Well, if that's the case, I guess it can't be helped. Come on, Mimikyu, back to the dressing room. If you don't behave, I'll have to ban you from GNN. I guess the threat of a ban is enough to get it to calm down. I'll see you later, Tim. Mimikyu, huh? It was like a little typhoon. Yeah, and it was a star Pokemon, right? We didn't get a chance to ask it, but it might know something about Perugly. Good point, we should go ask it later. Later as in right now!
What?
Did you find Perugly? No, not yet, sorry. Oh no, my darling must be so lonely. It must be just weeping for my company. Do you think you could tell us more about your Perugly? It might help us find it quicker. Perugly is just like a beautiful, fragile flower. It has had a dignity about it since the day it was born, and it's loved by everyone. I see, a Pokemon like a flower. Let me write that down. Be sure to make a note of everything I say. Something tells me that's not going to help. Everybody loves Perugly, but not really. They kind of just say that. You got locked up again thanks to us? That's because you decided to cause trouble in front of everyone. This rate you'll lose to Magnemite. Magnemite? You passed in the hallway just now, huh? Is it going to be on the next show too? Could be. It's probably trying to get attention of important people too. Man, you're a competitive one. Is this how all the star Pokemon are? Passed by Magnemite.
You do a pretty good job mimicking me, I'll give you that. But if you don't mind, I'd like to see what you look like under that cloth.
I wonder what's in this box. There's a warning on the lid. Magnemite inside. Please do not open until filming begins. You shouldn't mess with that cage. It says that it says in the lid that Magnemite's inside, doesn't it? Magnemite's powerful electromagnetic waves cause the equipment here to malfunction. So that's why it's in a cage like this. Magnemite is here? All right, well, that just figured out the issues with the cameras going wrong. We've been able to find out a lot about Perugly. Let's take some time to think about it. Mawile, chomps with huge jaws. Ma. Hey there, waiting for your turn on stage? Ma? No, that's the thing, we haven't seen it anywhere. Did it come by this way? Ma. Nobody came, huh? Oh well, let us know if it comes by. Ma. Apparently, it's also a participant in the contest. Ma! You don't want to lose. That's the spirit. I like a Pokemon with a bit of fighting spirit.
Oh, that's a very unique Pikachu you have. Are you participating in the contest too?
Damn it. No, we're looking for a missing Pokemon. Do you think we could ask you a few questions?
Oh, you mean that one on Maximum Music? I haven't seen it today.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd be better off looking in other areas. Nobody came by this way.
Oh, but... Is there something you noticed? Pokedude with the 55 months of tier 1, here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the message saying, nice to finally be able to catch a stream. You excited for 3 houses? Yes, I am. And in fact, Wind Waker episodes are going to be put on hiatus once 3 houses comes out, because that'll be the next, the new Let's Play at that point. Is there something you noticed?
Well, when we came to the dressing room, the door was unlocked.
It was unlocked?
Yes, you see, this is where the Pokemon who are going to appear on the show stay. The door is supposed to be locked when there's nobody around, so the Pokemon don't run off.
So you think someone who came before you may have forgotten to lock it?
Yeah, although there's no way to be sure. Oh, you want to know, Mawile's specialty?
Huh? No,
it's really good at calligraphy. It holds a paintbrush in its jaws and then swings it around with all its might. The result is artwork like you've never seen before.
That sounds terrifying.
I heard the stories, but it really is a handful, isn't it?
You know about Mimikyu?
Apparently, it's a new beast Pokemon star. I've heard it'll appear anywhere there are cameras.
It must really be desperate to get on TV.
It's not often a Pokemon with that kind of a Pokemon will have that kind of ambition. Who knows? It may become the next big thing.
All right, Magnemite escaped and is causing the cameras to malfunction.
Nothing to worry about, Tim. I'll still continue my work as a detective, even if I do become a star.
Even if I do become a star.
Let's try and figure out where Perugly might be, based on its characteristics, of course.
Chatot, stealing the spot. Makes stuff look bigger. Purple ears. It's like a flower.
Oh, so you think it's related. If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be?
I don't think I probably have this, all up there. It finds a spot it likes, it plops right down even if someone's already there. Probably Chatot.
Now, why do you think that?
I don't think I have this right. I need to find more evidence. Huh? What's up? Perugly. I haven't seen it over here. Probably a bunch of people I haven't talked to about the Perugly yet. Yeah, when it said to talk to the crew, I only talked to one person. Or I only talked to, like, the actual crew. I didn't talk to any of, like, the named characters. I didn't talk to any of these guys here.
Right.
Sorry to be relying on you like this. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Thank you very much. You know, I may have seen it out in the hall. I doubt it could have used the elevators. I bet it's still somewhere on this floor.
No, it's you.
I do wish Olga didn't cause so much trouble. Good luck, Tim. I would love to get the rehearsal started without Perugly, but but it's the face of the show. We can't just leave it out. I guess we need to find it quickly then. It'd be a huge help if you could. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action.
Any news?
Did I already asked her about Perugly? Who haven't I talked to yet? I asked the Yanma already. Did I ask you, Nervouston? I am. Do you think you could tell me what kind of Pokemon it is? Sure thing, although I don't think it likes me very much. Perugly doesn't like you. Why would you say that? I made a mistake while brushing it this one time. Ever since, it gets all agitated and wags its tail around when I get close. Each Pokemon has their own preferences about grooming, for sure. That Pokemon was here first thing in the morning, just wandering around the studio. Another staff member took it to the dressing room so it wouldn't get in the way of filming, but it escaped somehow? Maybe they forgot to lock the door? I was pretty busy this morning, so it wouldn't surprise me if it slipped their mind. Maybe it's related to Magnemite. If it wants to go somewhere, it'll just plop down regardless of who's there. That would mean that it probably got into the dressing room that the Magnemite was in, let the Magnemite out.
Oh, so you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be? Now, why do you think that? Oh no. Magnemite had its nest taken by Perugly and moved to a new area. So it seems Perugly chased away Magnemite and took over its home. Which means Perugly is where? So, now we know where Magnemite's cage is. Of course, we'll find it in the dressing room.
It's hiding in Magnemite's cage.
You found it. This is her darling Perugly?
I think so.
Perugly, me first.
Wow, talk about slacking off.
Well, we found Perugly, but why is it taking over this spot?
Yeah, that means the Magnemite is... What's that? You want to fight?
Pikachu, there's no time for a staring contest. I'm gonna find Keith.
Hey, this isn't a staring contest.
Not King D with the 13 months of Prime. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Thanks for finding Perugly. I never thought to look in the cage. Apparently it chased Magnemite out so it could have taken a nap in there. I see. So then where's Magnemite? I think it may have run off. It wasn't in the dressing room at least. It ran off? Oh man, that's not good. We need to find it. I'll help look. Thanks, but could you let Hero know about this? He should be in the sub-control room. I'll join you as soon as I take Perugly to Olga. Got it. We'll let him know. Poke Emblem, the 7 with 24 months of tier 1. Here's sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing. 2 years! Thank you for all the fun Let's Plays and streams. Here is to many more come. Here's to many more to come is what I think you wanted to say. No, read it! Here is to many more come! Now that's a big yawn. Hey, Perugly, there's something we want to ask you. Do you know where the Magnemite that was in that cage went to? You don't? We should go find it ourselves. Oh, sorry to bother you, your highness. You passed Magnemite in the hallway, right? Do you know where it went? You don't know, huh? Where could it have gone? Alright, let's head to the sub-control room. We need to let Hero know about Magnemite. What? Magnemite escaped? I think it's somewhere in the studio. That'll explain all the static in the footage we received. We need to split up and search the studio then. Do you think you could help us, Tim? Of course, let's go, Pikachu. Just one moment. The studio's a big place. Without a plan, we could be searching all day. What do you want to do then? Let's get the Yanma to help us. If a camera gets close to Magnemite, it'll start showing interference on the screen. Oh, I see. Do you think we could use the Yanma cameras, Hero? They might help us find where Magnemite is hiding. Of course. I'll leave it to you, Tim. Thank you very much. Can you hear me, Yanma?
Yan yan.
I want you to film around the studio as I tell you to.
Yan yan.
All right, there's our footage. The area with the most interference is backstage. Come on, let's go say hi to Magnemite.
Oh, Magnemite, there you are. Tim, come here. I found it.
There it is, just as we suspected.
Yep.
They can finally start filming now.
Why are you causing everyone so much trouble? You say it's Perugli's fault? Well, I guess that's only fair. It did steal your place after all. It probably takes after that Olga woman. What an obnoxious duo. We've gotten a good
Scraping like Magnemite. Oh my god. Since you found Magnemite, all the cameras should work just fine. Let's go to the studio. Yeah, don't want to miss Karina's big moment. You should head back to the dressing room, Magnemite. The nuisance of Pokemon's case was closed and the rehearsal began.
Wow, that's a rowdy audience. Except there is no audience.
I guess that's the magic of television, right? Oh, we're starting.
Hi, everyone, and good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Maximum Music. As always, I'm your host, Max, and... Max! That's not right. This is Chatot. So, today we have...
We'll introduce the guests tonight. Thank you very much. I'm Olga Ellison, and this is... my darling Perugly.
Oh, Chatot! Our show's being taken over again!
Wonderful work, Perugly, dear. Well, shall we get the show going? So, coming up next, a very special guest, a violinist you all know and love.
Here she comes now.
Miss Karina Mitchell.
What are you doing? Clap harder.
I'm clapping as hard as I can.
Good evening.
And cut! So, Karina, smile a little more. Don't forget that, okay?
He's right, you know. You've got to be more confident, otherwise nobody will care.
Now.
She obviously doesn't get it. It's her modesty and humility that add to Karina's charm.
It seems like a lot of work to be on TV.
Yes.
You were amazing, Karina. Oh, Tim, I'm sorry. I feel so embarrassed. Please, don't be. Just do the same thing next time. Thank you. How am I supposed to smile naturally? I hope I don't mess up on the real shoot. I'm sure you'll loosen up as you do rehearsals. Yeah, I want to see Karina's natural expressions. Oops, I want to talk to Cricketoon. Here I thought he was all work and no play, but it seems like he knows how to cut loose. A true musician entertains his audience no matter what. Well, you certainly talk big. It's my first time, this is the first time you've been surrounded by so many cameras. I imagine it's pretty different from performing on stage. Finally, the rehearsal started. I'm glad Max seems to be like his usual self, too. Was something wrong with Max? I don't know why, but he seemed a bit down over the past few days. I was getting worried. Do you think something was bothering him? Could be, but he was back to his usual self today, so maybe it worked itself out? Sub-control room, do you read me? Could you check the last bit? You got it. Hi, hero. Oh, hey there, Tim. Sorry, do you think you could wait until later? I've got my hands full with these checks. Oh, of course. Being a director seems to be a lot of work. Maybe we should go talk to the other cast members of the show for now. Just as I told you. Great work, Yanma.
Yan yan.
I admit I was worried for a while, but looks like we got it right. We'll be right on schedule. Thanks. Glad we were able to help. I only started working with the Yanma recently, but we get along fine. We'll have to work for the TV station too, so I guess we got the same vibe or something.
Yan yan.
It says remembering all the movements is tough, but the Yanma also get lots of compliments, so it's worth it. Sounds like they have a good relationship.
Yan yan.
You're happy the rehearsal started, huh? Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yan yan.
It says it's practice filming with the Yanma over tons over tons of time, so rehearsal's a piece of cake. I didn't actually get to see them film when I tried it out earlier, so I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should check the video before our next rehearsal. I think we started on the right foot. Hopefully Karina will be able to feel more relaxed for the real deal too.
Okay.
Well, Tim, what'd you think about witnessing your very first rehearsal? It was very interesting. I didn't know that's how TV shows were made. I'm glad to hear that. I bet Mr. Clifford would be happy too. Huh? Now that you mention it, where did Roger go? Oh, the two of them went to the sub-control room to check the footage. It's really important to go over every step of the plan before we actually start filming. Sounds a bit like gathering testimony. Maybe a little. Whew. Olga sure was in a foul mood. I wish she could keep her personal matters outside of the workplace. What do you mean? I think there was something something happened between Olga and Karina. Olga was against Karina being a guest in the show right up until the bitter end. Oh, I see. Olga is famous for being a music critic, but her main job is a violinist. She might know Karina from that line of work or something.
Yan yan.
Finally, time for the rehearsal. Good luck. The person who normally gives the instructions to you isn't here? Is everything going to be okay? You remember all your movements, so no problem? Huh? I'm glad you're dependable. Hey, nice job, Olga. You still got that rapier wit of yours. Rapier wit, yes. Hold on, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not nice? What? No, I just... Maybe you should start taking your job more seriously yourself. Come on, Purgly dear. Ooh, man, she's got a temper.
Get out of my way.
Huh? It's Olga's voice. Its voice impressions are really amazing. It had the same tempo and everything. Right? There's no secret or trick, or... I've got it. Huh? Got it? What? Chata's responding to Max's signals. Tim, try stomping your foot down. Like this?
Get out of my way.
That's what I thought. You noticed Max set his foot down earlier too, right? That was his cue to have Chatot mimic Olga. Oh, I get it. He'd send signals like that to Chatot and have him mimic the voices he wanted. Well, I guess I'm found out. You're pretty good. Are there other signals you use? Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna give them all away. Where's the fun in that? I think I'll head back to my dressing room now. I think the next rehearsal's about to start. Let's go ask Hiro. As everybody goes back to the dressing room. How are the checks coming along, Sub-Control? They're done, no problems. Great, let's move on to the rehearsal then. Are you ready, Tim? Great, let's get Hoot Hoot ready for the signal. 3, 2, 1. Hoot Hoot. I love this song, especially with the Cricketune accompaniment.
Pikachu, calm down.
Doesn't this music move you at all? You must have a heart made of stone.
Yeah. You've shown the world that you're very sensitive, so you can stop now.
Hey, Tim, do you think you could get your Pikachu to be a little more quiet?
See?
And cut! That was wonderful! Oh, you were amazing, Karina!
Thank you.
Your music is so beautiful.
It really was.
Backstage, she's humble and modest, but when she performs, she's proud and confident. That duality makes me breathless.
Not the performance?
Hear me now. I declare that one day she and I will perform on stage together.
I can't believe this. What's next?
CJ47 with 100 bits saying, real tears. That was beautiful, Karina.
Thank you very much.
Just do the same thing for the real deal. All right, it's about time we should call on Olga and Max. Oh, I can go let them know we're ready. Great, thanks.
What should I do in the meantime?
Oh, right. Could you put your violin backstage for now?
Of course.
It's gonna get broken. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with it. How it's gonna go. This is a great performance. I can't wait to see the reaction we get from our viewers. To be honest, I was worried at first, but I guess I didn't need to be. No wonder she's a rising star among violinists. She definitely lives up to her reputation. Right, doesn't she? Why are you acting so full of yourself? What's the next scene you're gonna rehearse? Oh, it's the scene where the assistant Pokemon gives Karina her violin. Keith went off to fetch the Pokemon, but he hasn't come back yet. I wonder where Keith has gone to. Could it be that he was cornered by Olga again?
Hero?
Oh, hey Karina, did you put your violin back there?
Yes.
Thanks. Now, once Keith gets back, let's start our next rehearsal. Hero, this is bad!
The assistant Pokemon won't make it? What are you saying, Keith?
So sorry. I mixed up the dates of our schedule.
Oh, my head hurts. I need a Pokemon. Any Pokemon to help us out. Hey, I know. Tim, do you think Pikachu could fill in for the day?
Oh, poor Mimikyu.
Huh? My Pikachu?
Mm-hmm. He seems to enjoy music. I think he'd be great.
All right. I think he could help.
I can't.
You're really saving my life. Thank you.
Mine too, thank you.
Okay, I'll need Pikachu to push the cart with the violin. Right over there, to that spot with the mark on it.
That's right. And Tim, would you mind standing over there for me?
Sure.
That's where Karina will receive her violin.
You're a big help. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start rehearsal. Yanma, move those cameras exactly as you would for a real shoot.
Yan yan, yan yan.
Pikachu, you ready?
I've never been more ready. I've got this. Here's the spot.
So she picks it up here.
Yan yan.
Watch out!
Oh, are you all right? Tim! Oh, no!
Yeah, I'm okay. But look.
My precious violin!
This is bad.
Blast. I was standing right there, and I couldn't do anything.
Can we just like go back a moment to when Pikachu was requested to help?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. The Yanma have never made a mistake like this before.
Yan yan.
We need to stop shooting for now. Keith, take Karina back to her dressing room. Of course. Come with me, Miss Mitchell, this way. You'll take the pieces of the violin? Right, here, let me pick them up. Could have gotten into Yanma. They never messed up their instructions like that before.
Yan yan!
What are they saying, Pikachu? They say it's not their fault. Huh? What do you mean? We should talk to them a bit. Max wants out of the show so he can do other things, so he, used, the Chatot trick to, command the Yanma to bump into each other, basically. Calling it right now.
Everyone thinks the Yanma made a mistake and caused the accident. But is that really true? Let's go see what the Yanma have to say.
Talk to the Yanma. Talk to the hand.
Yan yan.
Hey, are you hurt?
Yan yan.
That was a pretty heavy collision. If you're feeling dizzy, just take it easy. You told us earlier there was no way you'd mess up your instructions, right?
Yan yan.
It says they followed the instructions to the word. And it says if we look properly, we should be able to prove it. The Yanma crew's statement. Let's ask the other Yanma to see what it thinks too. Yanma. Yanma, there you are. Looks like you have your own ideas about that accident. Can't have a chat about them?
Yan yan. Yan yan.
They say they moved exactly as the staff told them to. Really? Maybe there was a mistake in the instructions themselves then.
Hey, Tim!
I think we've got what we can from the Yanma. Hero seems to think the accident happened because the Yanma messed up, but the Yanma said they followed their instructions. Yeah, let's try to find out what really caused the accident. We should talk to the staff members next. Hey, are you okay? Yes, we're fine. Good to hear. Seems like the Yanma are unhurt too, so that's a relief. The Yanma were behaving a little strangely. What do you mean? Think back to when the accident happened. The Yanma flew from the left and right at the same time, right? Of course they were going to crash like that. Nobody on our staff would give them instructions like that. Maybe the Yanma misheard? I'm glad the Yanma are safe, but what do we do now? Seems like he's taking this hard. Excuse me, is it alright if we ask you about the accident a bit? You know what caused the accident? What caused the accident? How should I know? Yanma and I just followed the cue sheet Hero gave us. This is the cue sheet. It has every detail about how the Yanma are supposed to move. Let's see. The plan was for was camera 1, shoot from above, shoot from left, shoot from right, and move in. That's right. Key should have the movement for plan for camera 2. He'd probably be happy to show you if you ask him. Hold on, Tim. Let's investigate the studio a bit more. I already talked to him? Yeah, I did. Hero. Oh man, what to do? Sounds like he's not doing too well. Yeah, I hope we can help him out in some way. Are you alright, Hero? Not really, but still, I've got to do something. Why do you think the accident happened? Let's see, I can think of a few reasons, like the Yanma misunderstanding the instructions or Hoot Hoot's signals being delayed. The Yanma rely on Hoot Hoot's signal to start filming. It could be that the connection with the sub-control room got disrupted by Magnemite. Come to think of it, you were talking to the sub-control room during the rehearsal too, weren't you? I didn't notice anything strange though. I could check with Hoot Hoot if you want some clarification.
Any news?
Are you okay, Tim? Yes, I'm fine. Sorry to have worried you. I'm glad you're safe. It looks like Pikachu wasn't hurt either. Yep, not even a scratch. I don't know why the accident happened, but I think it's going to be hard to keep filming. I wonder what Hero will do. Today's turned into such a mess. I don't know what to do. You've got to be cursed or something, Tim. What? Why me?
Actually, I didn't see the accident myself. I was looking at the script when it happened. The script? It's the plan for how the show should progress. Do you want to see? I made the script, see? It's written to follow the flow of the show itself. You're right, it is. Do you think this is related to the accident? Could be. Doesn't have much on the Yanma cameras on it, though. Hello. That was a close one. It's a small camera, but it still could have done quite a bit of damage. Yeah, it was a close shave, all right. The Yanma never messed up like this before, so I'm shocked. Maybe the people in charge of the Yanma cameras didn't give them the right instructions? The new ADs tell Yanma how to move. I see. We should go talk to them too. I already talked to them.
Hey, Tim.
We talked to just about everyone here. Maybe we should check outside the studio. Yeah, let's keep gathering testimony. It's gonna be the fat guy in the sub control room. Bloodhoof with the 41 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Wow, the message saying boop. Hey, Tim! Oh. Keith, my boy! Hey!
What's up?
Hey, Keith, how's Karina doing? She's very upset. She said she needed to be alone for a while. I don't blame her. She clearly was very attached to that violin and it got destroyed right in front of her. Do you have any idea why an accident like that could have happened, Keith? No, I guess I could have misread the cue sheet for the Yanma. Do you think we could see the cue sheet? Sure, here it is. Let's see. Camera 2 was supposed to shoot from above, shoot from the right, move away, and follow. Yeah, the director gave me gives those of us in charge of the Yanma cameras the cue sheet a few days before the shoot. We tell the Yanma how to move the cameras based off that, but I've double checked and I'm positive I got the instructions right. Is there any chance the director gave you the wrong instructions? Nothing like that has ever happened. The original cue sheet should be at the sub control room, so I suppose you can go check that. Keith's cue sheet. Hey, don't sound so sad. You're making me want to cry. It's saying that if it had noticed the trouble with the Yanma sooner, Karina wouldn't have lost a violin. It's not your fault the violin got destroyed, Cricketoon. Don't be so hard on yourself. Are you all right, Karina?
Yes.
Sorry to make you worry. I still feel very mixed up, but I'll be okay. To be honest, I don't really care why the accident happened. Finding out won't bring back my violin anyway. Karina. Even if that's true, there's something strange about that accident. As detectives, it's our job to bring that to light. You're right, Pikachu.
Hey!
Hey there, what's going on? We were wondering if we can get your take on the accident just now. Oh yeah, Hero told me you'd be coming by. Actually, I was in the dressing room the whole time, so I didn't see the accident. Sorry. Man, a mess like this and right in front of President Graham, too. This show's done for. Max. Okay, he wants the show to be over with. You really care about the show, don't you? Of course I do. We've had some hiccups since Roger became the producer, too. Maybe it's time for me to move on.
Chatta!
Hey, Chatta, do you think we could talk to you about the accident that happened just now?
Chad?
You were in the dressing room the whole time, so you don't really know, huh? Hey, can you show us your cool mimicking skills again?
Chat!
Oh, you can?
Chat!
Try different signals, see what happens, eh, Tim? Eh? Tim, give it a shot.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, that's the voice of Mr. Graham.
And cut!
Oh, that must be Hero. What's with the self-contented look? Try and act all cool, are you? Hey, go easy on me. I tried my best. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Max to do that.
There are probably more cues than we can imagine. It's not doing anything. I guess that's too subtle to use as a cue.
Get out of my way!
Wow, that's definitely Olga, all right. Someone yelled at me like that, I'd definitely have a heart attack, even if it was a prank. Something tells me the collar one was definitely used. Definitely used. Definitely. A lot of people in here, good lord. Oh, no need to worry. Both Tim and I are just fine. You say the Yanma were so dedicated to their work that it's unthinkable that they make a mistake. Sounds like Hoot Hoot trusts them. Hoot Hoot? Hero? He looks like he was in a state of shock, but he was still saying he wanted to do something to help. Your partner is quite a dependable guy, isn't he? You're the one who signaled the Yanma to move, the Yanma when they need to start moving, right? Hoot Hoot! Huh, so the Yanma started moving as soon as you signaled them, same as always. Hero said there might have been some kind of communication trouble, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I saw what happened during the rehearsal from here. What a mess this has become. Yes, thankfully we weren't hurt, but Karina's violin was completely ruined. I know the responsibility for the accident lies with us. I really hope there's something we could do for Miss Mitchell. Oops, I want to talk to him again. Is there anything you noticed about the accident? You know, it did seem like there was something odd about the Yanma's movement. What do you mean? I was checking the footage using this cue sheet, but there was something odd that I couldn't put my finger on. I see that the cue sheet you have has the movements of both Yanma cameras on it. Yes, this is the original script that Hero wrote. You give copies out to the staff in charge and keep it under a tight security. Let's see. Camera 1's movements were shoot from above, move away, shoot from the right, and move in. This is camera 2 moves were shoot from above, shoot to the right, move away, and follow. That's right. The Yanma should have moved exactly according to this plan. Alright, never mind. The cue sheets are different.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
The AD had one that had a green mark on it.
Hey, Tim!
That was supposed to be move away instead of move around. Yep, okay. Something's bugging me. Why are you staring at my case list like that, Pikachu? I just have a feeling that the key to solving this mystery about the accident is hidden in the evidence we've already gathered. In that case, let me help too. Let's go over what's in the case list and think things through. So I was wrong.
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yanma say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other? Bingo!
Alan Starflight! Thank you for the 2 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. The best thing, who changed the cue sheets? Was it a cutie? I don't think so.
That's right. It seems that someone tampered with Yanma's plan in order to cause the collision. The question is, how did the staff not notice something like that? Why would one Yanma have 2 movement plans? I don't think this was an accident at all. In fact, I think this is a case for us to solve.
Bolt of brilliance! Cue sheets have been tampered with. The Yanma ran into each other because they were given fake instructions. But why did the culprit do that? Maybe the culprit had some kind of grudge against Karina. They tried to destroy the violin as revenge for something. Revenge, huh? And if it wasn't for Keith's mistake, Karina would have been the one caught in the accident instead of me. It could be that someone was targeting her directly. Well, let's go talk to Karina first. Gathering testimony from the victim is the most basic step for any investigation. It's Gengar.
Yeah. Seems like someone made a fake movement plan to cause the accident. But why? I can't imagine Karina would have enemies, but But let's see what she has to say.
Someone arranged to cause an accident. Talk to Karina. See, here's the thing. Olga seems like Olga seems like way too, like, perfect of a suspect. Karina, please listen calmly. Tim, what's going on? We found out that the accident earlier was actually deliberately caused by someone. What? But how?
Yeah.
Is what you said true? Please, tell me everything. Of course. Someone had given fake instructions to the Yanma. Is that what caused the accident? That's right. But who would do such a thing? Why? It's possible that the culprit has some grudge against you and destroyed the violin as payback. Could you tell us a bit more about your violin? Of course. My grandfather made it for me before he passed away. It's the only one of its kind. Memento from her grandfather. Even now when I get discouraged, I remember the message he left for me on the violin. It helps me feel better. Huh? A message? There was a message on the violin? I never noticed. Oh, you couldn't have. It's written on the inside of the back plate, after all. Oh, so you can't see it from the outside? No, you can't. Actually, the only one who's been able to see it are me and Cricketoon, since we used to go play in my grandfather's workshop. The message on the violin. We don't even know what the message is, but thank you anyway. You'll help us find the culprit? Thanks, we could use your help. About the fake cue sheet. We don't know why, who did this or why, but don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of things.
Bingo!
Blazing 39 with a Vegeta-sized sub. 6 months of tier 2. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah and mwah. Apparently Cricketoon was present. Oh, apparently Cricketoon was present when Karina saw the message too. Cricketoon says Karina read the message to it. It said, "To my darling Karina, even when I am no longer with you, I will always love you and your music." At least we know what the message says now.
Hey.
The message in the violin, huh? Something on your mind? I helped Cricketoon pick up the piece of the violin after the accident, but I don't think I saw a message anywhere on the back plate. Could it be that you just didn't notice? If it bothers you, we could double check. Yeah. Hold on a bit, Tim. I think Karina has a bit more to tell us. I never would have thought... Wait, what? Oh, I've got to actually check the violin itself. Here's Karina's violin, and it is really wrecked, isn't it? Let's see the back plate with where the message should be. This one, but I don't see any message written anywhere. So that means this violin is a fake. The culprit's goal was to steal Karina's violin. The culprit must have tampered with the Yanma cue sheet so that the accident would hide the fact the violin had been swapped. That's right. He almost got away with it too. I swear I'll catch this culprit no matter what. Expose the culprit who switched it.
Thank goodness the violins had been swapped. That means that the real one is still safe. That's the one good thing about all of this.
First things first, we should go tell Karina and Cricketoon about the swapped violin. They may be able to help us narrow it down to the culprit could be. You're right, Pikachu. Karina, the violin there is a fake. The culprit arranged for the accident to happen so that nobody would notice the theft. But then, where's the real violin? The culprit probably still has it, but please keep this a secret. We don't want the culprit to get nervous and hide it away. I never noticed my violin had been swapped with a fake. But I think the one I used for my performance was the real one. I could tell from the tone. Yeah, Cricketoon says so too. The tone was the real thing, so it had to have been swapped between the performance and when we had And when Pikachu was pushing the violin up there. So whoever was in charge of putting the violin on that stand there would be the most likely suspect. Oh, something fell off to you too. The material seems softer than normal? I see. It must have been difficult for the culprit to get the exact same materials to use. Soft boards. The testimonies we got from the two of them are shedding light on the crime. Really? Let's organize what we know. To get started, let's figure out exactly when the violin was swapped. Open up your case notes.
Now, let's try and figure out when the violin could have been swapped out. First, when do we know for sure that the violin was already, a fake? True. By the time I had delivered the violin, it had already been swapped out with the fake one. Now we know when the violin was swapped out with the fake one. But we still need to figure out when was the last time the real violin was seen. Now, why do you think that?
Now, why do you think that?
Karina was using the real violin during her performance. She and Cricketune both confirmed it to be true. And that means the culprit swapped out the violin after Karina finished her performance, but before I moved it.
What does Amiibo do in this game? Doesn't seem like it'd be useful for much. It was switched up backstage. Now we know when the violin was swapped. Yeah, the culprit aimed for the exact moment Karina would not be around for her violin. Judging from that and the tampering with the cue sheet, the culprit must have been very familiar with the show. So the culprit is someone who works here. That's what we need to find out now. Alibis, 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 alibis. It gives you the missing Pikachu talks. Oh.
What?
Oh, still doing your investigation. Go easy on playing detective, all right? Playing detective? Nobody's playing here! Max, you left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? Yeah, I figured I'd go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Did anyone come by during that time? Oh yeah, staff member came by to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but I said it'd be right out. Oh, so he didn't actually see this person. It's Max. It's so painfully Max right now.
Keep gathering testimony.
Chat! Your confidence for sure. What did you and Max do once you were done with the first rehearsal? Chat! You came back to the dressing room together. I seem to recall you saying that was what you were going to do. Yeah. What's that? You were excited because Max said he'd give you your snack early today? We weren't even asking about your snack. Chat! Someone came to call you, they knocked on the door and said something, apparently. That must have been Amelia. Chat? Is Amelia a person or a Pokemon? Why do you ask that? Chat! Huh, apparently a Pokemon stopped by too, in addition to the person. Chat! Doesn't know who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Chatot says it was so surprised it accidentally yelled out. Yeah, I bet that would be surprising. What did that Pokemon do then? Chatot! Ran off making some kind of cry according to Chatot. I'm gonna say it's probably Mimikyu. Isn't Gengar already an emote? It's one of the Pokken tournament emotes.
Bingo!
Legal Arson with the 23 months of tier 1. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best thing. Chatot want to make a deal. Chatot want a cracker, then Chatot chat.
What do you want?
You again? What do you want now? Oh, Oh, come on, you're a detective. Don't let her intimidate you. Go on, ask what you need to ask. Where were you after we finished the first rehearsal? I stayed in my dressing room. I was giving Perugly a nice brushing. Did anyone stop by during that time? One of the staff members came to call me. I answered, although I didn't open the door. I see. Someone comes all the way to get you, then the least you can do is open the door for them. Although, come to think of it, something odd happened after that.
Tim, be sure you remember what people told us.
What's this strange occurrence? Someone came and beat on the door. I looked out through the fog glass window, but I didn't see anyone out there. I wonder what that was all about. Man, what a yawn. Let us talk to you a bit before you take a nap. Yeah, what were you guys doing after we finished first rehearsal? Came back to the dressing room for a nap. Olga gave you a good brushing too, so your fur is all perfect. You know, I can't really tell. Oh, you need Hello?
Tim.
What, are you still upset that I got chosen as the assistant over you? Don't get too full of myself. Sure, whatever you say. More importantly, there's something we need to ask you. Do you know anything about the accident that just happened? It was going around the dressing rooms while avoiding the staff here, so it doesn't know what was going on at the studio. Huh, why was it doing that? Doing a bit of self-promotion? You're definitely persistent, I'll give you that. Do you remember the strange occurrence in Olga's dressing room? Oh, you mean that someone banged on her door? That's right, my theory is that the same Pokemon that visit Chadot's dressing room.
Bingo!
That makes sense. I wonder if we could find this Pokemon and ask it about if it visited the dressing rooms. Mimikyu! Are you making progress in the alibi checks? Well... Oh, come on. You should know what to do. Is there somewhere you haven't checked yet? Like the studio, the sub-control room, or the dressing rooms for the performers? Mimikyu! Yeah, I can't talk to him yet. Slicer51 with the 21 months of Prime. Here is a sub for your sub. Mwah, the best saying, yeah, see, we gotta solve a case, Tim. Also keep keep the good work, Tom. Yeah, see. Agains. Hey, why are they glaring at each other? Let's see what they're saying. It's time to decide whose special talents are truly better. Agains. Saying being able to smell the difference of foods with your tongue is more amazing. Says making laundry super clean with ultrasonic waves is way cooler. That's like comparing lepa berries to orange berries. Still, we can't just leave them like this. What do you think we should do? Acknowledge their talent, spend some time apart, have a battle, ignore each other. To me, both of your talents are really impressive. Maybe you could agree that you both have some amazing skills and just make up. Anyway, you two need to make up, okay? We can come by and check on them later. Maybe something will have changed. Don't get in your way. Hey, chill out. No need to look scary. Agains. Magnemite's talents are all mundane and useless? You think? I can see my mom getting excited about super clean laundry. Whoa, calm down. You could shut down this whole place if you get too excited. Telling things apart by smell isn't unusual or interesting at all? Really? I can't think of any other Pokemon that smells through its tongue. The previous recording has gone over the scheduled time. Maybe the Pokemon are getting irritated. I hope they can become friends before the actual filming starts, but seeing how they are now, it may be difficult. Ma. Huh? What about Magnemite Neckins? Ma. It's boring because they don't pay attention to you? It's like you're being left out? I don't think they mean to be rude or anything,
but maybe Mawel just likes to have company.
What in the world's gotten into Ekans? Not normally the type to pick fights with other Pokemon. I wonder what set it off this time.
Who knows? I don't. Alright, sub-control room. Actually, I should probably also talk to Karina one more time. It might have been Karina, actually. Because she was still on stage at that time. And maybe she just wanted to get out of doing the TV show.
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Thank you so much for anything. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Thanks. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hiro asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you were back there? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention. Please, don't worry about it.
Tim, be sure you remember what people told us.
I think maybe it was more that, like, Karina's, like, really nervous about performing, so she pretended to have her violin destroyed so that she wouldn't have to go on anymore. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Why do you say that? Well, Olga has asked me a few times before if I'd be willing to part with my violin. Of course I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up. So she may have planned it something like this.
Seems Olga has a motive. Anyway, but we can't just decide she's the culprit based off that.
Bingo!
Manga Fan 17 with a Twitch Prime sub. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yanman the cue sheets. So it'd have to be somebody who'd be thoroughly familiar with the cue sheets. At this point, I'm willing to think it's Max. Excuse me.
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, about the accident that just happened. It seems like it was deliberately caused by someone.
Well, what? But then, who's the culprit?
We're investigating that now. That's why we'd like to know where everybody was during the rehearsal. We were here the whole time.
Yes, we were keeping an eye on the studio from here.
It would be difficult for the people here in the sub-control room to swap out the violin.
Keep gathering testimony.
Max has the least likely alibi because he could probably have used Chatot to get it to remember his voice, so that way when the guy came by to tell him that it was time to go on, he could just be like, "Oh, I want to say, yeah,
give us your cash."
$5 from Mark Tannis saying, "Hey Tom, since I can't really drop by streams almost all the time due to a full-time job, I'm giving a bit as your videos keep me awake at work. By the way, what happened to Professor Tom? Throwback. Might make a mini comic on that." Professor Tom. You're gonna have to remind me of that one, Arctanus.
Hello there. I'm Oak, the Pokemon professor.
Like that's the only bit I can think of.
What was I doing after the violin recital? Why are you asking?
We're trying to find out more about the accident. Is it alright if you tell us?
Sure. I was in the studio during the rehearsal. I can't leave the Yanma all by themselves, after all.
You're investigating that accident?
That was a mistake by the Yanma, right?
No, it seems like the accident was deliberately caused for some purpose. Could you help us out by finding the truth?
After Karina's recital, I was checking the footage in the studio together with Hiro.
So Hiro's got an alibi then.
Do you think that you'll be able to get back to filming? I'd say the odds are 50-50. I've already put in a request for a new violin. I feel bad for Karina, but she'll have to use the new one. I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance. I was making sure the staff knew the plan for the show, checking the footage and so on. We were in the studio then too. I didn't see anyone leave or enter until Amelia and Keith came back. Seems like Hiro and the staff here have a solid alibi.
Now that I think about it, this person couldn't be the culprit.
Are you still looking into the accident, Tim? Huh? Oh, hush, don't mention the swap violin until we're ready to catch the culprit. Right. Yes. You mean after Karina played? I was checking the dressing rooms to call on Max and Olga. When you came back to the studio alone, didn't you? Were you able to find them? Oh no, not exactly. They both seemed like they were busy, so I just told them what I needed through the door. Oh, I see. Did you meet anyone else? Well, I remember I ran into Keith near the studio.
So, let's gather information.
Okay. I went to get Max after I called Olga. I knocked at his door and told him we were ready, and he said, "Gotcha, I'll be right out through the door." I went directly to Olga's dressing room from the studio. I knocked on the door and said we were ready, and she responded, "Thank you, I'll be right there through the door." So it's not like Amelia actually saw Olga. I feel like it's going to be the key to unraveling this mystery. I don't think Hero and the staff in the studio could have stolen the violin. In that case, maybe we should tell Hero what really happened. If the culprit is related to the show somehow, maybe he'll know something. Good thinking, but don't forget to tell him to keep it a secret. It couldn't be the adjust color signal. It would have to be like a signal for knocking on the door.
Ah.
Hey. The violin was swapped out? You say there was someone here that did it? Yes. I can't imagine. No, actually, could it be that he... Do you know something? Well, this is just a rumor, but I heard Max has a lot of debt that he needs to pay back. The violin was a very valuable one, so maybe he may have stole it so he could sell it. Sounds like Max could have a motive to steal the violin. Interesting. Back to Max.
Get out of my way.
Well, where's Keith? Actually, where is Keith? Oh, he was next to Hero. Man, he's he really blends in. He doesn't stand out that much, that Keith. Yeah, there he is.
What's up?
Are you investigating the accident? Don't overdo it. Thanks. Where were you during the rehearsal, Keith? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. I went down to a lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as we found Perugly. And what happened with that? Well, it didn't show up even when we scheduled the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I mixed up the dates at the wrong schedule for the wrong time. So I ran back to the studio to let Hero know. So that's what all that ruckus was about. Did you run into anybody on your way back to the studio? As I recall, I ran to Amelia. She just finished calling Max and Olga.
Yes. So the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
They all have alibis? Are you the one in charge of scheduling them and managing the assisted Pokemon? That's right. I'm really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Yeah, next time pay closer attention. Don't worry about it. Neither of us were hurt. Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone involved to have alibis. This can only mean one thing. The culprit used double team, used a hidden passageway. There was no culprit at all, created a fake alibi. That's right. The culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi. That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or the sub-control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that. I agree. Our suspects are the people who were moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia. You don't think Amelia is? I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view of everything. Still, we could use some more information. Now that I think about it, Mimikyu had snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around, right? Maybe if we talk to it, it'll help shed some light on the situation. Mako's still trying to get the tape for us, so she wasn't in the studio at the time. Mimikyu, where are you? Mimikyu. Hey, Pikachu. Where are you? Probably in the dressing room. Meanwhile, she's gonna be back and be like, got the tape! Mimikyu just seems to have vanished off the face of the earth here.
What do you want?
I can't bring that to her attention. The Hiffle is Mimikyu.
Yes.
Hmm. As Hoot Hoot. Oh, the Prez is gone. Is there something bothering you? Yes, I think I may know who tampered with the cue sheet. Really? Please tell us everything you know. I can't prove anything, but I suspect Keith is the culprit. He looks after the Yanma here, and it would have been easy for him to tamper with the cue sheet. But Keith seemed so proud of the Yanma and what they could do. Keith is a bit of a mystery. He came to GNN about 6 months ago on someone's recommendation, but he never told anyone about why he came here or what he was doing before. I see. I wonder if there's a secret to why he's being so secretive. Or a reason to why he's being so secretive. Oh yeah, the Mimikyu could be on stage. Fantasizing. Well, the Mimikyu would know about people in the hallway.
What's up?
What's up? We were told that you joined GNN about 6 months ago? Yeah, through a friend of mine. I guess you were interested in making TV shows? That's right. It's a lot of work, but I have fun. It's really exciting. You never know what's going to happen next. I think I'd be more anxious than excited. A life without some thrills would be boring. I think you'll understand someday. But what were you doing before? The frick-a-frack is this damn Mimikyu?
Yeah! Hey, don't stand in front of me. Are you trying to show me up?
Oh, there he is. Where'd he go? There he is. You were wandering around the dressing rooms during rehearsal, right? Do you think you can tell us more about that time? Prugley's partner got mad at you. You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room? You got yelled at when you knock on the door, you say. You heard, "Get out of my way." Was that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room, and Max didn't say anything about her being in his dressing room either. Hey, Mimikyu, did you go into the dressing room at all? You ran away as fast as you could? Well, I guess we have no way of knowing what was really going on then. Yep. So you visited the dressing room for Purgley's partner, right? What happened then? Someone kicked the door when you knocked? I'm betting that was Purgley. Purgley's too narrow-minded. I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should go make up later. It would have nothing to do with you as always. As always? Man, it looks like it took the rejection hard. Don't be so depressed. I bet you'll get another chance soon. He's right. If you're that motivated, I bet everyone will realize you've got talent someday. Don't worry too much.
So there's a fake alibi, and there's Mimikyu's knock to consider too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance! Tim, the culprit is...
The culprit used the trick to make us believe that he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage. A trick? That's right, Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit, so she can help us figure it out. Come on, Tim. There's something I'd like you to show me, Amelia. Sure, what do you need? You mentioned that you knocked on the doors for Olga's and Max's dressing rooms when you visited them. Do you think you can show me exactly how? Well, sure, but it's not like I did anything special. I just knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN would do the same thing. So that's the trick the culprit used. Tim, now's the time to gather everyone in the studio. Yeah. It was Max.
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't you?
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting up someone's violin?
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell him, Tim.
We checked the pieces of the violin, but there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Right. As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in 2 places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi.
Chatot in the dressing room.
Actually, my guess is it was Chatot in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Chatot, be quiet!
You just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with the fake.
Ugh.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
What a fool he was. In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
Hey, you guys! I found the videos.
Oh, look who's back!
Why is everyone hanging out here?
It was her! She did it!
So Max was the culprit all along.
The culprit is Max. In that case, that's case closed. Now let's get back on track. Check the video.
Mako's finally back with the video. Let's go to the sub-control room and watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues.
I guess I go there automatically. There's nothing left to do.
Okay, let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Charizard's in
Remember,
front. We've got a
keep
good
your
shot
eyes
of
on
it.
Charizard.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by.
Look at the Prinplup.
Who better to lead than
Look at the Meganium!
We've been told
And the Ivysaur!
Look at that balloon!
They reused that animation from Smash Brothers.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Yeah, Aura was used after all.
Oh, Meganium!
happening?
This is terrible.
I don't know, but it's a great scoop. But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here. You're right. We have no choice.
That's the whole video.
Exactly how we heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah.
Did you find out anything?
Maybe. There was something I noticed.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to lead than Charizard.
Bingo!
The theme of this year's
The balloon popped.
Maybe it had R inside. Tim, zoom in on the balloon, and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't CSI it.
Or something flew at the balloon. You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind it a little more.
Skorupi!
Hey, that's Skorupi. And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
Mako's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
So, it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
Looks like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture Keith.
Who'd have thought Keith was the culprit? Yeah, he fooled us all.
it's even possible that he knew about Max's plan and used it to try and take you out. Me? Think back to when the violin got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place? Well, because Keith had made a mistake about scheduling an assisted Pokemon and... Oh, that's right. There was another suspicious point about his behavior. Do you know what it was? He looked after the Yanma. It was only a coincidence that he was told to look after the Yanma. Oh. He showed Tim where to stand. I'm glad you remember. Keith told you where to stand when I was bringing out the violin. He must have known that was where the camera would fall. Do you think Keith and Max were working together? It's not impossible. We can't rule it out anyway. Why would Keith... No, now isn't the time to be asking questions. We need to catch Keith first. Let's go, Pikachu. And Eevee. Yeah! There he is! Keith! Don't let him get away! We've got to go after him, Tim! Right! Come on, the damn elevator! Blast, where'd he go? Pikachu, look! The roof! Let's go! Epic cutscene time.
Stop, Keith! You can't get away!
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Skorupi, super skillful sniper.
Tim, watch out for its poison sting.
Capture Keith.
You missed. Oh well, help is on its way.
Noivern, marvelous ultrasonic waves.
Perfect timing, Noivern. Now, could you blast them away?
Get down low, Tim.
Whoops.
Pikachu!
And he's dead.
Pikachu!
Oh, what was that?
It's a camera.
Tim, are you alright?
Reinforcements. Noivern, time to go. Farewell, detective. I hope you'll go easier on me next time.
Blast. He got away.
All that work for nothing.
Mwahahahaha.
It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
Huh? The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
What do you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry. He got away this time. Too bad. But you never know. There could be a clue hidden in this locket.
The locket that you are clearly holding. You continue playing. We'll return to the title screen for now because that's gonna be it for the night. Thank you all for joining me here on this stream. We've had quite a time. I was gifted 25 subs, which means I've got to gift back to the community. To you, the community. To Unity, the community. Let me go ahead and pull up a new Twitchy window. Give me that sub button. We had 25, huh? So... let's see. I guess... guess I'm gifting 10 subs. Remember, I gift out extras because it was done all in one bomb.
Bingo!
So, bingo to Sonvoff, Kirby Swarm, the mighty Quintinus, sorry, Skullwolf Werewolf, Christy Wolf, Ajumich, Silver Tesla Rim, D Vidlor, Hyper Shinobi Kagura, and RMS Gigantic. Here's a sub for your sub. Mwah! So now, and hopefully the next time I stream, the facial hair will be a little bit fuller, because it doesn't look good right now. Let's go find ourselves somebody to raid. I was gonna confuse the hell out of John by raiding him with hate him. But I think we're gonna raid somebody else. We're gonna raid Lythero with hate him. So give Lythero some of that time and his love, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow, honestly, because I still need to stream quite a bit. He's playing Sorford's Four Swords Adventures. With, I guess, actually playing it with other people, too. Well, that's interesting. I'm kind of wondering how he's doing that. Anywho, I will see you all next time. Later!